All right, we're good. What's up, chat? Hello. Welcome. You guys are watching, let us know. Hello.
Hello.
What's good, chat?
What a crazy wild card weekend, huh?
Oh, yes.
At least we don't got to talk about, 16 games.
For real.
That's very true.
But that means each game we talk about might be a little bit more lengthy because, there's more at stake.
I think I really do think that when I think about how we're analyzing these games and whatnot, I think the last two are gonna be very quick, but these first four definitely need a talk.
Yeah, because 4 games were all decided off of one possession. Literally one possession.
And even then, right? Even if we don't talk too much about the games anyway, we still got also all the coaching stuff, which there are a lot of updates about. So
Yeah.
where I have my MacBook open with Twitter, and we are just going to look. We're just gonna look, man. Uh, all right, you guys are ready?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. All right, chat. Here we go. Welcome to episode 18 of the Talkin' Football with Lar podcast. Welcome everybody to another episode. This is, again, as I mentioned, episode 18. We are going to be covering Wild Card Weekend, and what a wild card weekend it was. Probably one of the greatest playoff weekends, at least in recent memory, because of how close almost each game was. And as of right now, we not only got obviously all of the playoff stuff happening, all the playoff games and everything else in between, but we also have a lot, and I mean a lot, of coaching updates that we need to cover here today. Now, we got here, RBM and Brandon. At the moment, Max will be joining us soon for this episode.
So,
Gentlemen, we got a lot of stuff to go through, man. And
yes, we do.
We sure do.
we are going to start off with all the games first.
Oh, there's Max.
Oh, what's up, Max? You just started, actually.
So,
Legit
okay.
30 seconds ago.
Right on time.
So, how we will do this is that we are going to look at all the games first, and then we're going to go through all the coaching stuff, and then we'll see what happens after that. But I was saying, not breaking news, but something to potentially monitor for at least the next 2 hours. But John Harbaugh was apparently still in Jersey, and the Giants really don't want to let him go. But according to Ian Rappaport, John Harbaugh is now heading home where another meeting looms. And so Mike Garafolo also just said that the plan was meeting with multiple teams, and it still sounds like it's the plan. Don't read too much into him leaving the Giants without a deal, a process continuing to play out. So that is an update with Harbaugh here, literally as we go live. So, let's go ahead and take care of all the games first, though, before we go ahead and do anything else. With that being said, remember, we're not doing pick'ems anymore, so we're just going to go straight into the game. So the first game that we're going to talk about is this game here. And Brandon, what a game it was. Bryce Young's best game in a while. But the Rams fend off the Panthers and come back. The Rams fend off the Panthers' comeback and win 34-31. So, this game was kind of crazy because when we watched this game, it just looked like the Rams were potentially going to run away with it, especially in the first and at least at some points second quarter. But then the Panthers started to come back a little bit, and Bryce Young had the game of his life. Legit. 21 of 40 for 264 yards with 1 touchdown. He got a pick as well, but still, this is still an amazing game from Bryce Young. Coker had 9 receptions, 134 yards, and 1 tud. But also, we can't even forget about the fact that Stafford also had 24-42 for 304 yards with 3 touchdown passes and 1 pick with 1 sack. What's up, Emmett? We just started. Puka Nacua had 111 yards receiving with 1 touchdown as well. So it was a great game here from both sides, but the Panthers could not, unfortunately, complete a comeback here against the Rams, and the Rams move on to the divisional round, who they will face the Chicago Bears. So, Brandon, as the Panthers fan here, what are your thoughts with this game here as your team unfortunately goes down? But they didn't go down without a fight, which was the best thing about it here. And, the Rams Twitter account actually tweeted this out, which was under a little scrutiny because they almost lost this game. So, yeah. But, as Jordan Schultz says, Bryce Young was benched last season after 2 games. He just almost led the Panthers to a playoff win against the Rams, who many have as the favorites of the NFC. There's something to be said about that for a team no one had thought could make the playoffs and a quarterback who rises to the moment. Intrigued to see what this offseason looks like for Carolina. Something is brewing there. Meanwhile, Stafford in playoff games with the Rams, 2,392 passing yards, 18 touchdowns, 4 picks, and a 6-2 record. And, yeah. The Rams-Panthers game also had 4 fourth-quarter lead changes, tied for the most in a playoff game in NFL history. So,
Wow.
what's it going to be? Brandon, what are your thoughts?
Yeah. So honestly, a lot of Panthers fans, including me, were actually pretty satisfied, to be fully honest with you, man. Like, yeah, we had a pretty brutal loss, but the reason why we're satisfied is that, we went 3-4, 4-13 last season, 3-14 last season. And the fact that, we went 8-9, yeah, still losing season, but a lot of people counted us out, bro. A lot of people did.
Including
And
me.
no. And I'll tell you this. I mean, like, yeah, like we had a feeling that we could have won this game, and we really should have, to be fully honest with you. But it kind of like what you said is like we did not go down without a fight, right? Bryce Young had a great game. Jalen Coker, bro, he's probably a solidified wide receiver too now. McMillan had a fantastic rookie season, right? JC Horn and especially Mike Jackson, bro.
Yes.
Like Mike Jackson, man, he was just absolutely insane the last stretch of the season. Derek Brown, even though he got snubbed from the pro voting and all pro, still one of the best defensive tackles in the league. It sucks that Rico Dowdle kind of had like a downward, spiral towards
Sure
the end of the
did.
season. So he's more than likely not coming back, and I don't blame him. But Chuba Hubbard's looking good, and Jonathan Brooks, who's our other running back, he had a torn ACL the last 2 years. He should be a stud. So I can't wait to see what he does. But yeah, man, the Rams, credit to them. Puka went crazy. Matthew Stafford does a lot of Matthew Stafford things, especially during the fourth quarter. Their defense did what they needed to do at the right moment. But a lot of it was on us. But let me tell you, man, I mean, the bank was rocking. We had a lot of Carolina legends coming back. And honestly, man, it's like I said, I could sit here and just complain about a lot of things, but we're satisfied, man. This is a lot. It's been a while since we've been looking forward to the offseason in a good way. Canales does need a lot of cleaning up, and it sucks that we re-signed our defensive coordinator. But in terms of other things, I'm really excited to see what this Panther team looks next year, because now we got some momentum, even though we lost. There's a lot of momentum building in Carolina right now, so that's something to be excited about, man. So yeah, those are my thoughts about that game.
That picture is annoying.
This one right here.
Yep.
Yeah, but thankfully the comment section is defending us, so I ain't too mad about it.
Yeah, struggle against an 8-9 team, by the way.
Yep. So the comment section knows
They're
what they're
not
talking
wrong.
about.
They sure did.
They're not wrong. Yeah, no.
Honestly,
Yeah, go
that
ahead,
picture's kind of
Arvin.
disrespectful. That picture's kind of disrespectful.
Yeah, the Rams social media team is a little low key, might be
But-
debating about that.
Yeah, but you know what? I'll give the Panthers credit where it's due. They fought to the bitter end. They really shouldn't have gotten as far as they did, but
No, we really should have won that game, honestly.
in all honesty, I mean, credit to the Panthers. Progress is progress.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know what happens with Rico Dowdle in the off season, but
He's gone. He's gone.
he most likely goes to a different team.
Welcome back.
I think the thing that makes me more impressed about the Panthers is that Bryce Young has put up a lot of not so great numbers throughout the course of the season, and then next thing you know, this first playoff game ever, 264 yards. Like, goddamn.
Yeah.
So there's definitely something there, There's definitely something there. It's just we seriously have to figure out what happens with Dowdle. There's a lot of off-season stuff that can.
Leggett's probably gone too.
There's going to be a lot of player movement, of course, that goes with every team, but still, a lot of player movement. You got to figure out who you're going to get in the draft. Do you guys have cap space? Do you know?
We have a little bit of cap space. We picked up Bryce Young's 5th-year option.
5th year, yep.
Which is smart. But yeah, we do have a little bit of cap space because we did get rid of a lot of premier guys the last couple seasons. So
yeah,
so we got some. We did pay JC last season, so but we got money to pay Bryson. And thankfully, since we have young receivers, we're not paying a single wide receiver for a long time. So we should be solid.
Okay. I just think for me, the one thing that I'm kind of just worried about is that schedule.
Yeah, now we got a first place schedule, and one of the things we need to worry about. One of the things we need to work on is consistency. We can't have up and down weeks.
I agree.
Like we can't have up and down weeks. We got to be like full on consistent. Because Bryce, we know he can be a franchise QB. Like he can ball. Now it's just being consistent with it, and same with the play calling. We can't be too conservative like a lot of games. Like I've been preaching that all this season. We cannot be what's it called? Just being too conservative. So literally the main priorities is consistency, um, expanding the playbook a little bit more, get some pieces to help on the defense, especially get some O-line that's pretty healthy because we did have a lot of guys go down. So that's kind of like the main thing. We got Bryce weapons. We got Bryce the weapons he needs. Now it's just building mainly a defense that can just sustain not getting a lot of points and everything like that.
Yeah, the whole thing is just consistency. That's the thing that's been frustrating me about this team anyway. Which is why I wasn't sold on them to win this game at all. But the fact that they got so close to the point where they basically tied the game, I'm like,
we
oh
were
my
winning.
God. Oh yeah, you guys were actually winning. Yeah, you're right.
We were winning in the fourth quarter.
But Stafford pulled it out. Touchdown to Parkinson, I think, right?
Yep.
Parkinson.
Yep.
So let's turn the tables really quick to the Rams. How concerned are we? Are we concerned at all?
I'm not
this
concerned,
team?
to be fully honest. I'm not. They can play. They can ball. They can ball. Their defense was a little bit banged up coming into this game, which is probably a reason why we scored over 30 on them. But they do got a very tough task against the Bears, though. So that's just
got me a little worried.
That's just the other big thing. So, but I mean, it's Stafford. I think they can get something done.
I'm a little concerned about them not finishing games again still, because they haven't really. They almost didn't finish this game. They almost lost this. You know, there's multiple instances where, the Rams have started a game great and then they almost falter like this, or they straight up lose. So I think it is definitely going to be something to monitor, which makes this entire thing so weird because the team that they're facing up against next week is literally a team that can finish strong, but start off slow. Yet it's them, but it's the opposite for the Rams, which is so crazy to me.
Right.
So I'm not honestly that worried about the Rams, but they need to make sure they finish better here. Because the Bears defense is obviously better than the Panthers, but they're also going to be in the cold. And apparently it's going to be very, very cold in Chicago this upcoming week.
Yeah.
So yeah. GG's to the Panthers though, Brandon. Good fight.
Oh no, yeah.
Seriously,
like I said, there's a lot of work. Like a lot of work to fix.
A lot of work.
But I can't be too mad, and a lot of Panthers fans agree.
That's good. You guys have any more thoughts about this game at all, or let's move on?
Defensive coordinator should have left after Charlotte, but
he really should have.
Dave Canales trusting him. Dave Canales trusting him. So he signed through 2027, by the way. So we got to deal 2 more years.
Oh boy.
Poor guy.
But we'll see.
All right. Let's move on now to the next game here. By the way, we're just going in order. So obviously this was the Saturday afternoon game. But now let's go on to the Saturday night game, which was the Bears and the Packers, an NFC North divisional rival game. You already know what happens with Packers-Bears. It's always going to be very gritty. It's always going to be a fucking close game. But this time around in part 3, the Bears would win this game 31-27 in once again an almost mirror of part 2, where the Packers were up multiple scores. They blow it once again. Caleb Williams has an insane throw on a 4th and 8, saves the season, and boom, 31-27 is the final score. And so after the game, Ben Johnson had a very quick handshake with Matt LaFleur. I don't think they like each other, guys. I don't think they
LaFleur
like
did
each
that
other.
to Ben Johnson not too long ago.
Yeah. So Caleb
Their
Williams has.
rivalries are so back.
Oh, thank God! Honestly, thank God. Caleb Williams has 7 fourth-quarter comebacks this season, including the playoffs, the most in a season by any QB under the age of 25 in NFL history. Holy shit! That is the graph. Look at that. The Packers were literally in the win probability for pretty much almost all game, and then it just completely dipped near the end there.
Packers
Really
suck.
From 651 in the second quarter to 259 in the fourth, the Bears' win probability never exceeded 25%. So there you go. Obviously, then after the game, there was a moment where Caleb Williams was, getting some cheese there. We have a soundbite here from Ben Johnson. Let's listen.
Yeah. There was probably a little bit more noise coming out of their building up north to start the week, which we heard loud and clear, players and coaches alike. So this one meant something to us. Yeah. There was probably a little bit more noise coming out of their building up north to start the week, which we heard loud and clear, players and coaches alike. So this one meant something to us.
We have another soundbite here from LaFleur.
Coach, what does it mean to you to be the head coach of the Green Bay Packers?
It means everything to me. I mean, this is the greatest organization in the world, in my opinion. And it's very humbling. And I'm certainly disappointed right now. I'm disappointed mostly for, well, not mostly, I'm disappointed for everybody that's associated with the Green Bay Packers. I'm disappointed for our locker room. I'm disappointed for our fans. I'm disappointed for our leadership, just all our employees, everybody involved with the Green Bay Packers right now.
Yeah, honestly, he kind of should be.
Yeah, I agree.
With the Packers lost, this first-round pick will be number 20, and it goes to the Cowboys via the Micah Parsons trade. Dallas will hold now picks 12 and 20. There you go, Emmett.
Woo!
Oh, yeah, that's what I meant to say, because Panthers is at 19.
Caleb Downs, welcome to Dallas.
Here
If
is
he dropped that far.
now the Bears always post this video. It's always a victory speech from Ben Johnson. I just want you guys to listen to the first 30 seconds of it, at least.
Hell yeah!
Oh!
Yeah.
He said, fuck the Packers, fuck them. I fucking hate those guys. Whoa!
Yeah, Max is right. Rivalries are back.
So
Rivalries
back.
is so
Thank
bad.
God.
But you know what? I actually enjoy that, though, because, it's just a deep-rooted rivalry. And, it's stuff like that keeps the sport going.
Oh, absolutely. Speaking of which rivalry, let's listen in on Javon Bullard.
No disrespect to them, but it ain't shit that they did. It's us. It's us. We gotta finish. We whooping their ass the whole game. That's us. We gotta finish. They ain't do shit special. We gotta finish. We ain't finished last time. We ain't finished this time. So that's some shit we gotta work on within us. It ain't nothing new. Chicago ain't do shit special. They ran what they did. They did what they did. They made plays. Okay, cool. But a lot of the stuff is on us, and we gotta fix that shit.
So he thinks it's not on them, it's on us to actually finish.
I mean, it is on them, but the Bears also did do some flashy stuff.
Oh, we got a lot of sound bites. Here's Romadunze.
From Caleb, I mean, the best throw until he makes the next best throw. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can say that every week with this dude, man. He's a spectacular talent. Super happy to be his teammate and watch him thrive out there. So, like he kind of said, we're not finished. We have more to accomplish. So, excited to keep going with 18.
I like it.
He is also back. All three handshakes with Ben Johnson and Matt LaFleur has all been a little quick, And it was so crazy that 4th down and 8 where Caleb Williams, angle here looks like Michael Jordan, Duncan. So iconic right there,
He
So,
was
yeah.
for now, Bears, but we'll be back.
But yeah, Nick Wright again, though. He's completely correct in this. Given the full context of this throw, playoff game. They 100% lose if this isn't converted. They end up winning. This has to be one of the very best plays in NFL history, and it's once again that 4th down and 8 from Caleb to Adunze in pretty much their own territory with 5.5 minutes to go. He doesn't make this throw. Yeah, 100%. They lose this game. They really do.
Yeah, no, that's crazy throw actually.
Yep. Now,
That's just nuts.
Now, once again, one last soundbite or two. The second to last soundbite here. Speaking of rivalries from Max earlier.
About like between you and LaFleur, the 2 wins things, the handshakes. Beyond getting this important playoff win, why is this important to you, or is there something personal beyond that?
This is a rivalry, and city of Chicago, Green Bay, it needs to be a rivalry.
Oh, I agree.
Yeah, I agree too.
Something. Yeah, I mean, like I said before, there's a rivalry that exists between these two teams. Something that I fully recognize and I'm a part of, and yeah, I mean, I don't like that team. So George and I have talked, and we're on the same page.
Yeah.
There you go. There you go. So, guys, this game right here was fucking crazy. Because the Packers, once again, just blow the damn lead. Again. Despite the fact that Jordan Love went 24 and 46 for 323 passing yards and threw 4 touchdowns. 4! Threw 4 touchdowns.
Yeah.
And it didn't even matter.
Only 1 sack.
Also, Matthew Golden had his first reception touchdown during this game. So congrats to him.
Finally learned how to use them.
Yeah, he finally learned how to use them. I agree. Caleb had 24-48 for 361 yards for 2 touchdowns and 2 picks. Loveland was the favorite target with DJ Moore and Adunze also getting some. But yeah.
What a pickup that the Bears drafted that man.
So, my thoughts on this game are the Packers once again blew it, and this is a very big issue that it sounds like LaFleur is going to stay there, so they will need to clean that up. Jordan Love is still a great quarterback. This proves it. Now, on the Bears side, they need to really stop starting off so slow, because there was a moment in there, I don't have it with me right now, but if you just look it up, there's a moment where Caleb Williams was like, yelling on the sideline and whatnot. But again, he did enough to the point where he makes all these plays, all these throws, and puts him and his team in a position to win, aka once again that 4th down and 8 to Adunze. So the Bears are in the divisional facing against the Rams, and they would play this at Soldier Field. It's going to be a huge test, but how do we feel about the Bears now going into next week? How do we feel about this game in particular?
Before I say about next week, I just will say if Micah Parsons was there, I think this game would have gone very differently.
I agree.
Yeah,
but,
I agree.
I agree. I agree
but
with that.
The Bears, though, I think they could do it. I'm not gonna lie. I think they could beat the Rams.
Yeah,
I think they could do it. I don't want them to because of all the Jaden shit, but I think they could do it.
I mean, I don't want them to because of all the Bryce stuff either. but
I think they could do it.
I'm worried about their slow starts, man, because if Stafford just comes out there, just throws 2 touchdowns, it's 14-0 by the end of the first quarter, man.
I really think it all falls on the quarterback here because Caleb Williams, right? I think he's becoming more consistent, right? And let me tell you, man, Ben Johnson, after his first year, people thought that the Bears were going to be better. I don't think people realized that the Bears were going to be this good, right?
Mm-hmm.
So with the whole NFC North, like having winning records, you know what I mean? So, yeah, man. I mean, Packers. I mean, look, they still got a QB in Jordan Love. I guess they saw what Matthew Golden can do at this point, right? I mean, I guess that's the thing. Christian Watson still looks good. Jalen Reed is back, so they got good receivers. The Packers defense does need some work, but like Max said, man, like if Micah was out there, the game would have been completely different. But the Packers secondary does still need a little bit of work. But the Bears wise, man, Loveland, bro. I don't think we ever really had to talk about Loveland, man.
He
I
was
remember in
so
the draft,
good.
a lot of us were like, why did they draft him when they got Cole Kmet? And then we didn't realize that they kind of did what the Bills did. You draft another tight end like offside of Knox and Kincaid, and look at that. One of the best duo tight ends in the league. And now look at the Bears with Loveland and Cole Kmet, bro. Like
He's so good.
they got a lot of
Yeah.
years ahead of them. And you still got young receivers. You still got Adunze. You still got Luther Burden. DJ Moore, he's the veteran, but he's still not old. So Caleb got weapons now. You got Swift and Monunga in the backfield with a great O-line the Bears got. The only thing Caleb needs to work on is just to not hold on for the ball for too long, but Caleb is best when he's throwing on the move. So if they just do that against the Rams defense, which is going to be a tough task, I think they can get that done.
Yeah.
I'm just worried because I'm just worried about the slow starts, man. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh yeah, I'm a
just
little
not
worried
gonna
about it
lie.
too. They're lucky that it's gonna be at home.
There's a different thing I'm worried about, and it's gonna come after this season, not this season.
Go ahead.
I just hope and pray that Caleb Williams is not a flash in the pan.
Oh, like a 1-year wonder.
Yep.
I don't.
I'm gonna
Because
say.
hold on.
Yeah,
Let
go
me
ahead.
cook. Let me cook. Because this team is definitely giving me 2024 Commanders vibes.
Oh boy.
I'm thinking 2023
To be
Texans
fair,
vibes.
we were riddled with injuries this season. Leave us alone.
I'm thinking 2023 Texans vibes.
I can see that. I
Yeah,
can
with
honestly
CJ
see that.
Stroud going crazy his first year.
As far as this season goes, like as far as going against the Rams, yeah, their slow starts are, yeah, that is a little concerning. And this is a fourth quarter team after all. But they have to be careful not to let the Rams be up by at least 4 or 5 scores before the end of the fourth quarter. Because that Rams offense, oh boy.
Yeah, they can get going in a hurry. See, that's the difference. That's the difference. Sorry, Lawler. That's the difference, right? With the Rams, they start off fast, but they don't finish strong. And with the Bears, they start off slow, but they finish strong.
It's strong.
So it's literally going to be probably the battle of the trenches. Like whoever wins in the trenches will win that game.
And this is why I cannot stress enough. I've been saying this all season long. This is why you play 60 minutes of football, not just one half and then just give up the other.
Yep,
Packers
or vice
learned that
versa.
the hard way.
Yeah, or vice versa, thinking you're saving energy in the first when you're really not. Because once you're down a lot, there's no coming back.
I was gonna say, I don't think it would. I feel like Ben Johnson as a coach is kind of just like that guy, especially for Caleb. Because remember, Caleb did not have clearly a great outing with Eberflus last season. This is completely different.
Yeah.
I don't think he's going to have like a fall off season, but then again, yeah, the Commanders were just injured to hell and back. Obviously injuries will be a part of a team, but in terms of Caleb, I don't think he's going to have like a fall off season because I think Ben Johnson is selling whatever he is selling really good, obviously, out down there. So I'm not typically worried about that, but they definitely do need to clean up on the slow starts.
Oh, absolutely.
Well, Ben Johnson play style just works so good with Caleb's play style.
It does, yeah.
Quarterback on the move. You can do a lot of different things. I mean, so it worked out in the end. And I think Ben Johnson literally said one of the reasons why he came to the Bears was because of the quarterback. Because he knows he can literally unlock like what he can do. And he's done that. I still think there's still more things that they could do. But hey,
Yeah.
what a good first season they're doing right now, and they're still going.
Oh, absolutely. Literally, though,
Mhm.
if however the season ends, right? However this ends, this is going to be an amazing season. Amazing
Oh, for
season.
the Bears? Oh, absolutely.
Like, this is going to be an amazing season for them, no matter what.
Absolutely.
Yep.
So, let's go ahead and move on to the next game here, since, we have talked a lot. But, yeah, man, I'm honestly kind of excited to see how far they can go. Because if they do win against the Rams, can you
That's AFC
imagine?
Championship. Yeah.
They could, if the Seahawks go down against the Niners, but I don't see that happening. But we'll see. But
Yeah. And I'll say last thing, Malik Willis is definitely getting paid somewhere else.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh,
The
1,000%.
Jets.
Yep. Maybe.
Yes, sir. Anyway.
Maybe.
All right. Let's move on to Sunday afternoon, 1 p.m. The game that kicked off 1 p.m. wild card weekend on Sunday was Bills at Jaguars, where the Buffalo Bills would push their way to a win over the Jaguars, and they head to the divisional round where they face the Denver Broncos in Denver. This was a toss-up. I remember I picked the Jaguars here, but that was only because of how hot they looked. But this game was kind of the game of where Josh Allen did a lot of Josh Allen things, aka put on that superhero cape and boom, boom, boom. 28 of 35 for 273 yards with 1 touchdown. He had 2 rushing touchdowns, and Shakir looked like literally a wide receiver 1, which is something that isn't really it isn't really common with him. Let's just be perfectly honest here. Now, in terms of Trevor Lawrence, he didn't have that bad of a game either. He had 18 of 30 for 207, 3 touchdowns, 2 picks. ETN was going. Washington was going. So the defense for the Bills still kind of sort of got a lot of issues down there. But in the end, it was on Buffalo's end where they had pretty much, a back and forth game here. And honestly, I was kind of impressed. I was kind of impressed with how good this Bills offense looked, but this is kind of it, this is, again, Josh Allen's first road playoff win as well. Because the last time they did win was, I think, the 1992 season on the road in the playoffs. So, yeah. But there is something here, as Sleeper HQ tweets out. Josh Allen halfway through the game, it just shows Squidward and whatnot being injured. There was one play where it looked like that man was not going to come back in this game, where his knee was hyperextended. He hit his finger on a helmet, and potential concussion as well. So it's like Josh Allen was doing literally a lot of things, and this is kind of what you want. But yeah, as mentioned here, as Ari Mirov said, he was in the medical tent after that rushing TD. He's banged up, knee and finger. But then he also had that potential head injury a couple of plays earlier ago as well. Now, here's something that is very interesting here from William Cohen. Yeah, this happened after the game because, obviously, once again, the Jaguars did lose. There was a reporter here who was very, very nice about, this, although very weird people out on the internet just hate this for some reason. Very weird people. But yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and play this really quick. And yeah.
I want to tell you, congratulations on your success, young man.
Thank
you.
you.
Hold your head up, all right? You guys have had a most magnificent season.
Thank
you. And you did a great job out there today.
Appreciate
so you just hold your head up, okay?
Thank
and
you,
ladies
ma'am.
and gentlemen, Duval, you the one, all
Thank
right?
you, ma'am.
keep it going. We got another season, okay?
I appreciate
Take
it.
care and much continued success to you and the entire team.
Thank you, ma'am.
I want to tell you.
So why do people hate that?
Probably because she's black.
Come on, man. It's
Yeah,
so...
so bro, they're like, they ignoring the fact that you guys lost the game.
Yeah. Can I say something?
Well, actually, I was just
she's black.
I was just also gonna say it's just that, like, in a matter of time where, yeah, I feel like this is probably something that Liam really wanted to hear because evidently they did lose.
So I'll,
come
Because people
on.
football to be all gritty and manly, no feelings, no nothing. You just play ball.
Really quickly, Brandon, before you say something, I'm gonna just go ahead and play what she said on the news, because this is her right here.
Right. Yes. You know, subscriptions.
I'm not gonna play the entire thing. I'm gonna play only probably the first 30 seconds, but you get it.
Right.
Yes.
You know, subscriptions going up for the Jacksonville Free Press.
Yes.
I mean, did you know this was going to throw you into the spotlight?
I did not. I really did not. I mean, it was a typical day. Go to the press box, and it was just an overwhelming day. I can tell you that this entire city, this town, our team, our city, and our coach, we were overwhelmed. I mean, and I really was not going to attend the press conference, but I left out. I was talking to a young man. I'm sure he know who he is, 23-year-old young man. We're just talking about the game. I'm telling him I'm from Michigan, this and that, and I'm giving him some words. He said, ma'am, he said, you need to go ahead and go attend the press conference. So I went back, I went down, went through how we maneuvered through, and I sat there, and everyone was back there, and then Coach, word up, Coach. So Coach came out, and his emotions, he was totally immersed, his feelings. He had tears, he bit his lip. And the issue is the question, not necessarily a question in the fourth quarter and the fourth down and the punt came through.
Right.
But my question was, keep your head up, young man. Yeah. Young man, this entire year, we have rooted for this team over more than 30 years. Do you understand what I'm saying? The stadium, the solemnness, we were rooting, I mean, it was packed.
I'm not gonna play the entire thing, but you pretty much get what she's saying here, right?
Yeah.
And my God, people just hate the fact that she did this. Like, oh my God. Brandon, what were you gonna say?
Yeah, let me say something real quick. So she's not a reporter. She's a part of the news press in Jacksonville, where it's actually one of the only black-owned newspaper presses. And honestly, I think over 230 in the United States or something like that. It's been there for a long time, so she's been doing it for more than 20 years. And Max could be right. The fact that she's black could be a reason, but I will say majority of it was people that were saying reporters should remain neutral, right? They should not provide empathy for these coaches and everything like that. My stance is bro, it only took 27 seconds for her to say something nice. Why is this a huge problem? Why is this a huge problem, right? Like you said, Laura, Liam Coleman needed that, bro. First year, everything was going so good, and then boom, a collapse at the end, right?
Yeah.
So and here's one thing. I'm glad that when these quote unquote reporters are quoting this and saying all the negativity, I'm glad that the reporters that don't buy this are getting buried by people who are saying, bro, what's the problem? I bet you just asked the same lousy question about why'd you lose this game? What happened on that final play? Bro, it's stuff like that. That's 1 ounce of positivity is not. Why is that an issue, right?
All right.
So I get it. Reporters should remain neutral, right, and not provide favoritism. But at the same time, that's not. It doesn't hurt you, right? So the fact that these other reporters are getting buried and stuff like that, kind of like what you're showing right now, Lar, is honestly noteworthy and worth it. So yeah. So Lynn Jones, hey, all of us are proud of you. All of us in the community watching these, all of us other NFL fans, hey, we love it.
I agree, because this whole thing from Brooke is just, okay, first off, I'm going to say right here. This reply right here is actually how I'm going to say, oh no, 20 seconds taken away from such riveting questions like, quote, do you wish you had won this game? How will this world go on? Okay. Let me just go ahead and say this.
Yep.
She's a Steelers reporter, right? Guess what happened on Monday night?
Oh,
and
yeah.
You saw how
you
saw how Aaron Rodgers responded to someone saying, "Oh, well, why didn't why didn't you play the rest of the game? It was 30-6." Hello, come on.
Yep.
Yeah, right.
I feel like this is just so weird. What is this? Come on.
The fact that it became a big issue, the fact that it became a big topic itself is the issue.
This
I
football's
think
supposed to be manly. No feelings, bro.
I feel like this also is just a. I feel like this is just also just an issue with our society. Like something positive happens, someone just got to bring it all down. Like why?
But
Just
the thing is, Larlar, the negativity all came from other reporters. I think majority of the fan bases are like, bro, what did she do wrong? Like, I
yeah.
honestly think majority of the fan bases were like, yeah, like, bro, she ain't wrong. It's the reporters that are just so mad about this, right? Because one, I truly think the spotlight is taken away from them. So that's why I think a lot of jealousy is there. And two, like I said, I guess the fact that Lynn Jones is not an actual quote unquote reporter is what's making all like these other reporters are like, oh my goodness, and all that, which is why you see all these other people burying these said reporters because of all the negativity that they're doing. So honestly, like I said, props to her. And Liam Coleman took it with class. He was saying like yes, ma'am, and everything. Like it was truly heartwarming, you know? So
People, man.
I don't know.
And I feel like
Me
this
off.
stuff in particular is just maddening to me. The fact that some people are just so pissed off at the fact that, it just takes 20 seconds just for her to say a couple of nice things about Liam Cohen and whatnot, blah, 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 blah. Just shut the hell up, man. Just shut up, bro.
Yeah.
Just shut up, man.
Exactly.
We don't
But in
need
regards
this.
exactly.
We
But in
don't
regards to
need
the
this negativity, man.
right, right. But in regard to the game, though, I do
Yeah,
think
let's go back to the game.
I think Trevor Lawrence had a great last half of the season stretch. Um, I think it shows that Trevor is their franchise quarterback. I think, like, kind of like the Panthers, right? It's not that they had up and down games; it's that they got to start off strong at the start of the season, right? Because Trevor can play. Obviously, ETN can get there. All of their wide receivers, man, they did all of this without Travis Hunter for majority of the season.
Yeah.
Imagine when he comes back, right? Now I do think I know we were talking about this off stream or off stream. We were saying, hey, if Travis never would have went down, would they make that trade for Jacoby Myers? And I said no. I don't think they would have done that. But the fact that Jacoby's there and adds such a versatile like I think the reason why they added Jacoby is because I think he's the closest. He's not Travis Hunter, obviously, but he's the close to Travis Hunter when it comes to wide receiver skill set, if you know what I mean. Not the tallest, not the strongest, but he can release real quick, play slot receiver, a little bit of outside. He's really good after the catch. Like, I think it's all those similarities to Travis is why they kind of wanted to get him to Jaguars, and boom, he just fits perfectly, right? Jags defense started to get better towards the end of the season. I do think secondary wise, they still need a little bit of help there,
Yeah.
but their front four and is like really, really good. Like I said, I do think Trevor does need some O line as well. But overall, man, Jags had a really good season. Liam Coleman, man, like a lot of people doubted him at the start, but he did his job turning around. Also, first year head coach. And with the Bills, man, Josh Allen doing Josh Allen things, like he gets beat up every play. But the Jaguars are a very physical team. It was basically the first team rushing offense of the Bills versus the first team rushing defense of the Jaguars. So basically an unstoppable force beats an unmovable object, basically. So that's really good there. But hey man, so props to the Bills. I think it's gonna be a really underrated game against the Broncos. But one thing is, man, Bills only has 3 healthy wide receivers going into the next game. They only got 3 healthy wide receivers. Shavers towards ACL, and he played 22 snaps on a torn ACL. By the way, he's gone.
Davis is also the same issue.
Gabe Davis also towards ACL. He's gone in the same game. Keon Coleman. I mean, I don't know about this dude, man. Who else? Josh Palmer has been out, been on IR since like week 4 or something. The Bills only got 3 healthy wide receivers going into the Broncos, man. So that's my biggest concern. Because the Broncos defense is tight as it is, but yeah, man, it was a good game. I'm happy for Trevor, happy for Josh. I think it was good all around.
I'm honestly impressed, despite being a Trevor Lawrence hater.
Oh my god, bro. You can't stop.
especially toward the second half of the season. They went on the quietest winning streak in NFL history, I feel like. Because they were like 6-4, and then all of a sudden they're 12-4. So it's
boom,
like,
yeah.
So it's kind of like, it's kind of crazy with the way things go. But similar to Chicago, the Jaguars got their coach, and he can make the quarterback not only be better, but just be molded into the franchise quarterback that Trevor Lawrence has to be for Jacksonville. Because granted, this is kind of like Trevor Lawrence's career so far has been very, very off and out. You know, this is legitimately the only. Well, granted, he did have that playoff win against the Chargers a couple years ago,
yeah.
but still, with the way this season went, I still think it's more impressive than that. I don't know.
I think, to be fair, if he didn't throw that back-breaking pick six during the last drive of the game, he probably would have had the chance to win it.
Yeah, I agree. But yeah, as Improved Mennonite says in the chat, the Jags have a shot in the future, honestly. Yeah, I agree. I agree.
With Liam Cohen? Oh, yeah.
So, again, similar to Chicago, they got their coach, they got their quarterback, they just got to fix a couple things on specific ends. Yeah, secondary, you know. But they'll be a force to be reckoned with in the AFC South for years to come. So,
Hey,
I wouldn't be
I
surprised.
said last week, they were a supernova that unfortunately burned themselves. And I honestly think that Buffalo was probably the worst opponent they could have gotten out of the three wild card teams.
Yeah. Although I was very concerned for Buffalo going into this game. I think almost all of us picked Jacksonville, right? Last week?
I was the only one that picked Buffalo.
Oh, yeah. You were the one who picked Buffalo.
I picked Jacksonville by like a field goal.
Yeah. All right. Any other thoughts before we move on to the next game?
I'm seeing a lot of talk of people saying how O linemen should not carry their quarterback on a tush push. I'm seeing a lot of talks about that. But and it's funny because the Bills were one of those teams where they voted to outlaw the tush push last year. So they just took it into their own matters. But now, man, I think it's gonna be a good game next week. And I'm excited for it.
All right. Moving on to the next game here is the 4:30 game on Fox on Sunday for Wild Card Weekend. Was the Niners versus the Eagles, and well, we have a 23-19. 23-19. We will have a new Super Bowl champion this season, guys. The Niners would win against the Eagles in Lincoln Financial Field, 23-19. They knock off the defending champs. We will have a new Super Bowl champ. There won't be a repeat champ this season. But there was a lot of talk about how Sirianni was talking to AJ Brown after a certain play where they were yapping at each other. You know what I'm saying? They were yapping at each other. Hey Nick, did you lose at home and in the playoffs against the Niners after winning the turnover battle by 2 with no Nick Bosa, no Fred Warner, and no George Kittle for pretty much most of the game? Yep. Well, yep. The Eagles had 4 drops on third down versus the Niners in wild card round. This was more third down drops than they had in the regular season, as well as the most in a playoff game since ESPN began tracking the stat in 2006. God damn. But now, as Jordan Schultz puts it, no Fred Warner, no Nick Bosa, no George Kittle, no Michael Williams, no Ricky Pearsall, no Brandon Ayuk, 5th and 6th string linebackers, among other adversity. The Niners keep finding a way. Here's a soundbite from Jawan Jennings.
Do you know who you're playing next week? I take a wild guess. I hope it's Seattle, though. It is Seattle. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Oh, he's saying let's go. It gets even better in the press conference.
Yes. You guys just played Seattle a week ago, and now you're going back. So what are your thoughts on
about a week ago?
Can't wait! Can't wait!
All right, thanks, Dana.
Yes, sir.
I will say that man did have a perfect passing
Oh,
rating.
he can't wait, huh? Can't wait.
to lose. Right
So,
now, champ.
I would like to turn everybody's attention to this clip right here. This is the Fox broadcast right before this 4th down 11 that would pretty much end the season for the Eagles. I want everyone's attention here as Jalen Hurts is listening to Patullo here. He's listening on the play call here. You see Nick Sirianni on the left-hand side. Patullo's like telling him something. Hurts is like, huh? And Patullo turns to Nick, and Nick's looking like, you wanna, you wanna do it? And Jalen's like, I don't know.
I don't think so.
I don't know. But I think someone said here, very funny. He heard 4 verticals and was in disbelief. But yeah, so obviously we know what the Patullo news from later. But here's a soundbite from Jalen Hurts.
Opportunity to have that with Kevin Patullo. Do you want him to come back as the offensive coordinator?
It's too soon to think about that. And like I said, I put my trust in Howie, Nick, and Mr. Lurie.
What about AJ Brown? Would you like AJ?
AJ and I have talked. We're in a great place.
Last one.
Okay. But I think the funniest thing is Jawan Jennings was a 4-star dual threat quarterback recruit ranked just ahead of Sam Darnold, Joe Burrow, and Lamar Jackson. Wow! To anyone who doesn't know, Jawan Jennings threw a touchdown pass to Christian McCaffrey in this game, similarly how they did that in Super Bowl 58 in Las Vegas. Remember
Yeah,
that?
he's a former quarterback.
Yeah, so the fact that he was ranked ahead all of these quarterbacks right here is kind of funny, but yeah. So in regards to this game, Improvement and I said how he was at the stadium. Damn. Must have been pretty bad vibes once that clock hit 0. But yeah, in this game, man, it kind of just exposed a lot of the Eagles' issues. Lots of offensive issues with this game. There was just too much uncertainty on pretty much both sides. This was a very defensive game as well. But yeah, so the Eagles offense just struggled a lot. The Eagles defense at least held up. Purdy got picked off 2 times. He got sacked once. But the fact that Demarcus Robinson with 111 yards and 1 touchdown, McCaffrey had 2 touchdowns as well receiving, kind of crazy. George Kittle did go down in this game very early with a torn Achilles, so that very much sucks. And if anything, when I saw that torn Achilles, I'm like, oh, damn, the Eagles about to win this game, but guess not. But this game pretty much highlights the inconsistencies of the Eagles offense specifically, which is why Patullo got fired a few days later. And again, these were just not the same Eagles that won the Super Bowl from last year. So, how do we feel about the Niners and the Eagles? How do we feel, guys? How do we feel about this?
I'll be perfectly honest. This played out exactly how I thought it would.
Well, without George Kittle going down.
Well, not that, but I'm not talking about like, the Niners just beating the Eagles. I had a feeling the Eagles would beat themselves.
Which they did. A lot of drops. A lot of drops.
A lot of drops to AJ Brown. Even if he was barking at Nick for, be like, give me the ball, damn it. Well, you fucking drop passes. So, like, what are we supposed to do?
They try to get you the ball.
Especially when Jalen Hurts throws perfect passes as well. There was one drop where it was such a perfect pass. I'm like, there's no way this fucking guy just drops the ball. And then he just drops it. So, I don't know.
like, come on, man. You can't be complaining to Sirianni and ripping his head off when you not doing your part for the team. As far as the 49ers go, I've said it all season long, and it remains true here. This team has depth, and they proved it here tonight. or they proved not tonight. They proved it Sunday afternoon. Christian McCaffrey, he's still Christian McCaffrey doing Christian McCaffrey things. Brock Purdy, still being solid despite, him losing weapons around him. Defense, still a little sus. Not gonna lie, that defense is still a little sus. But they got the job done. That's all that matters.
A lot of people on the Eagles are gone. Gonna be gone. Patullo, gone. AJ Brown, gonna be gone. Reed Blankenship, gone. There's definitely gonna be a lot more other people that are gonna be leaving that Eagles team. So Jordan Mailata might be gone. So there's gonna be a lot of changes on the Eagles side. And this is Jalen Hurts' is like seventh offensive coordinator. Like it's gonna be crazy, man.
Yeah, we're gonna get
Props
to
to the
that
Niners.
later, but
Yeah, props to the Niners. If they win next game, Fred Warner returns. Because Fred Warner's destined to come back during the NFC Championship if the 49ers make it, right? But overall, Brock Purdy did what he needed to do. I mean, the best play tonight is definitely the Juwan Jennings double reverse pass to McCaffrey. That's definitely the best play of the night. Yeah, man, Eagles defense cannot stop McCaffrey for a little bit. And the opening drive from the Divided Niners to DeMarcus Robinson twice for the touchdown. Eagles could not stop that whatsoever. Like DeMarcus Robinson definitely played his butt off in the first half. So, yeah, man, I'm not surprised that the Eagles collapsed like this. I think a lot of people were not surprised by it. The fact that the Niners are very banged up, and the fact that they're in the divisional rounds says a whole lot. Now they have probably the toughest task of them all, facing Seattle again. But we shall see what happens there.
Losers. Sorry, just had to get that one out.
I know, yeah, I know you. Max the Commanders fan, Emmett the Cowboys fan, so I know y'all hate the Eagles.
Losers.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, I'm just looking at these highlights again, bro. It doesn't look inspired at all. It's too many short passes, too many it just doesn't.
It doesn't
look
help that they
right.
dropped a lot of them.
Yeah, and then whenever Jalen Hurts actually does go deep, it just gets dropped.
Yep.
What is going on here?
Yep.
Here's a very funny soundbite from this very young kid here. Sam Salvo gives a reaction to the Eagles lost against the Niners.
Yes, this was a huge letdown. This was my Christmas present, and I got a loss.
Oh no, you probably would have rather had Cole, huh?
Yeah, probably. I'm feeling two of two things. A, I want AJ Brown packing his bags, and I want him somewhere else that is not here. I love you, AJ, but you can't make those drops in that game. And I also want Kevin Patullo flipping burgers at the local McDonald's or something. I don't care.
Why do you say that?
Whenever he's an offensive coordinator, it's like he's flipping burgers. One side, he's cooking. One half, he's cooking. And the other half is completely raw.
Hey, that's a bar.
Bro, if a kid is saying this, bro, your ass. You just can't. It's something if an adult's saying it, but this nigga doesn't have his frontal lobe fucking made yet, bro, and you're getting cooked like this. I can't believe it.
Hey, that was a bar. And let me tell you, man, I mean, Kevin Patullo, bro, this is probably the one year where Sirianni kind of got kind of pushed aside because every year they're talking about Sirianni and how he needs to go. This year was all Kevin Patullo, bro. All Kevin Patullo. Because the Eagles' defense, majority of the season, carried their team. To be fully honest with you.
Yeah.
So and look, Saquon, man, obviously he hasn't had the season like he did the year before because I think people know how to stop him now. So yeah, man. I mean, that's the Eagles season for you, so we'll see what happens next.
Losers.
Yeah, to end off this game right here, as of this game, all 4 wild card games have been decided by 1 score. If only that kept up against the game that would happen on Sunday Night Football. It is what it is, though. Let's cue in ahead and keep these games a little bit short, though, since they are technically blowouts. But let's go ahead and get started here because the Patriots would win against the Chargers, and they basically just went ahead and just shut down the entire Chargers offense. Justin Herbert was getting murdered all night, and I felt bad for him. I felt really bad for him. But because of this, Justin Herbert is now 0-3 in postseason games. He lost against the Jaguars, he lost last season against the Texans, and then he lost against the Patriots. Meanwhile, the Patriots defense only allowed 3 points, had 6 sacks, and was 1 for 10 for third down. Crazy, crazy, crazy. I heard this game was bad for the Chargers. I didn't get to watch it. It's perfectly fine because this game was just a slaughter for the Patriots defense. They did so much. Actually, they didn't really have to do much because that Chargers offensive line was terrible. But as mentioned here, the Drake May would lead the Patriots to their first postseason win since Super Bowl 53, which would be against the Rams. But yeah, so 1-10 for third down, 1-3 at fourth down, 1 lost fumble, 6 sacks, 5 punts, 159 yards for Herbert, with a ton of checkdowns, down 2 scores, 3 damn points. Just a gross offensive game from Justin Herbert, Jim Harbaugh, Greg Roman's not mentioned here, but Greg Roman and the Chargers. 16 quarterback pressures, 11 QB hits, 2 forced fumbles, and 2 fumble. Just so bad, man. Just so bad, but that is mostly on the Chargers offensive line. But meanwhile, Drake May, 268 yards and had 1 passing touchdown as well. Straight chilling. And Jim Harbaugh said after the game, OC Greg Roman, if he's the right person to call plays, he says, quote, I don't have the answer to that right now. We obviously know what happens next. But the fact that Justin Herbert and Jawan Jennings have the same amount of touchdown passes in the NFL playoffs, both of them have 2. 2. And 1 is a quarterback.
And a former quarterback.
Yeah, but technically right now, he's a quarterback. Justin Herbert is, and Jawan Jennings is a wide receiver.
Yeah, that's very true.
So I would like to keep this one short and quick. Same with the next one, but all I got to say about the Chargers is they need to get healthy on that offensive line, and they need to protect Justin Herbert because, okay, I'm gonna sound like I'm defending Justin Herbert with my life, but I'm personally a fan of the guy. This loss was partially on him, but the other part was the fact that the offensive line is made of Swiss cheese. I know all too well about quarterbacks having Swiss cheese offensive lines. So the fact that Justin Herbert is honestly here still standing in the playoffs and survived all those damn hits, kind of got to give props to him. But at the same time, he is 0-3 now in postseason. And I'm honestly not going to give all the blame to Justin Herbert. What is he supposed to do with little time in the pocket? At that point, it's also kind of almost on Greg Roman because he got to call a bunch of plays to adapt to whatever's going on. But I'm going to go ahead and just say that because I don't want to sound like I'm defending Justin Herbert with my life. It's just that when it comes down to it, that man could not fucking be comfortable at all. So the defense for the Patriots did its job. So they move on now to host the Houston Texans for the AFC divisional round. So what are you guys' thoughts with this game here?
If they had Joe Alt and Rashawn Slater, it would have been such a different game for Justin Herbert.
It would have been an entirely different season if they stayed.
It would have been an entirely different season. That man was without his O-line. That man was without his starting running back for half of it.
They probably don't even be the 7th seed. They're probably not going to be the 7th seed.
They'll probably be like 5th or 4th.
They probably could have even contended with the AFC West division if they wanted.
Yeah, I don't think they would have won the division, but they probably would have been. They probably would have been very close. Yeah. What the Chargers fan? I mean, John Harbaugh. Obviously he sees what he sees in his guys. Right now, that he's back in the NFL again. So I mean, Keenan Allen coming back, Lad McConkey. The receivers didn't do as much this season as I thought they would. So I don't know if anyone's going to be traded. I don't know if they're going to try to run it back again. But the Chargers defense is good, man. They actually played well in this game. They actually played well. But
They really
their
did.
defense is young. Their defense is young and hungry. But I mean, Patriots, man, they had a very slow start at the start, and then Drake May, and then they started getting going a little bit. So don't let the score fool you, because halftime was a completely different game, and then the Patriots kind of just took it away from there. But I mean, Patriots got the Texans next. That's gonna be a good game. But Drake May did what he needed to do. His first playoff win. Mike Vrabel, his first year as a head coach for the Patriots. Back at his home team, he gets his first playoff win with them. Lot of young QBs in this divisional round besides Matthew Stafford. So that's kind of like my thoughts about that game. I think if the Chargers would have had O-line and everything like that, it would have probably been a lot more competitive, because then Justin Herbert would have had time in the pocket and everything.
Interesting. You want my thoughts? I'll be brutally honest, actually. The Chargers limped into the playoffs. Let's be realistic here.
Oh,
They literally limped into the playoffs. Like,
they went in a losing streak.
Oh, yeah. And yes, it's because of all the injuries, their O-line and their running backs and whatnot. But I'm sorry, this outcome was downright predictable.
No, it was.
And the Patriots, I mean, congrats to the Pats on the win, but let's be honest, they didn't even have to do all that much.
No.
If Justin Hurt, well, you see, we're gonna play the if game. I don't want to play that game. I'm not. Whatever.
I mean,
but
y'all have already said, like, if this and that were to happen, then it could have been a closer game. I argue it wouldn't have mattered at all. I don't think it matters if Slater or Alt were still out there. I think they still lose to the Patriots.
I don't know about that.
No. Hang on. It'd be a closer score than it was. I still think they lose that game, though.
Yeah, it's all right. It's a hypothetical at this point. It's already done.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Patriots move on. They're gonna face the Texans, who are undoubtedly a even better defense than the Chargers anyway. So we will see what happens with that one. So yeah. And moving on to the final game here, where on Monday Night Football we saw another blowout. Despite having 4 amazing games, we had 2 blowouts to end Wild Card Weekend. And that game was this here in Pittsburgh, where the Texans would pummel the Steelers 30-6, 23 points in the fourth quarter here. Couple notes. This game was actually pretty close at the end of the first half. It was 7-6. And yeah, it was a very close game, but then floodgates just opened in the fourth quarter. But a couple things here. First, that man Aaron Rodgers was getting sacked and hit all the way through the game last night, or 2 nights ago. CJ Stroud honestly had the same issue. Matter of fact, CJ Stroud turned over the ball a lot in this game, which has me kind of concerned going into next week.
Fumbled a lot of snaps too.
But yeah, he fumbled a lot of snaps. There's a lot of issues going on with that, so I hope they figure it out. But Stroud went, despite honestly a poor game from him, he went 21-32 for 250 yards with 1 touchdown and 1 pick, got sacked 3 times, but also once again fumbled the ball a lot. Woody Marks had a great game here, rushing 112 yards with 1 tud. And Christian Kirk, man, wow, 144 yards with 1 touchdown, just a beast. And honestly, someone that Stroud relied on a lot tonight after Nico Collins went down with a bad concussion injury. TBD on if he will show up for the upcoming game. But yeah, so
Gonzalez.
yeah, and Gonzalez, or yeah, we forgot to mention that, but it's okay. But yeah, on Rodgers' end and just on the Steelers' end, just a terrible game. DK Metcalf couldn't catch. He kept dropping it as well. And Rodgers also just got sacked a lot, got hit a lot, just could not really do much to be comfortable anywhere, to the point where this might have been the final game of his career. And as we all know, we'll go into it here in a second, but Mike Tomlin is also out now. So a lot of things, or a lot of ramifications from this game specifically, but how are we feeling with the Texans moving forward? The Steelers, they just unfortunately just could not show up once again.
Texans defense went crazy, as they always did, and they went crazy. I mean, CJ Stroud was struggling, so this defense definitely won this game. They even got a defensive touchdown. And Aaron Rodgers I know we'll talk about this later, but Aaron Rodgers' potential last throw was a pick six to the Texans, right? So actually no, Texas got two defensive scores out of that. So yeah, man, I mean, Texans definitely, I think the Texas Patriots, that's going to be a good game. Steelers, man, I mean, also a lot of drops this game from Metcalf to Jonnu Smith. I think Gainwell had a drop. Calvin Austin wasn't running the right routes. I mean, that was a bad game. And the Steelers defense they played decently, honestly, to be honest with you. But yeah, man. I mean, if that's Aaron Rodgers' way he's going out, man, he's going out sad. That's just bad because Tomlin's already going out sad. Cam Hayward, I think he has one more year left on his contract, so Steelers gonna have to do a lot of adjusting, man. But in regard to the Texans, man, they look good. Like they look better than their defense, at least looks good. Offense needs a lot of work, but I do believe CJ Stroud can get that worked on pretty quickly. Just holding onto the ball during the snaps and just not preventing not preventing turnovers. I think they can beat the Patriots next week if they do that.
I think so too. Yeah. Look, man. Yeah, I agree. CJ got to clean it up. Can't be making mistakes like that. He better be hella happy that he has an otherworldly defense,
right,
to bail his ass out. Because
boy, that defense is saving him a lot.
Because let me tell you, we have seen time and time again how many times Aaron Rodgers can piece up a defense, especially in the playoffs.
Could not get it done.
He couldn't get it done tonight, but he better be taking that defense out to dinner or something, because my God, that defense did the Lord's work.
I agree. Yeah, I'm very concerned about about how he potentially just protects the ball, though. I'm like, we can't be having issues about getting a snap from your center in the playoffs. You know? Like, whenever CJ dropped the ball because of the snap or something or anything, I'm like, oh no! If anything, this could have gone way worse. Let's say the Steelers pop up in the second half and that offense gets going. Oh man, they win this game. So, it's just really tough. Just really, really tough. Any other thoughts with this game, guys?
I think this game kind of went as expected, to be honest. Texas defense was going to honestly just overthrow everything, whatever the Steelers offense had to throw at them.
Yep.
Well, Just a couple stat lines here, just a couple tweets. The Steelers have now lost each of their last 7 playoff games dating back to 2016 AFC Championship game, the longest playoff losing streak in franchise history. None of the last 5 games have been overly competitive, as they have lost each by double digits. Oh, brother. So, Steelers have lost 7 straight playoff games. Last win was when Barack Obama was still president. But yeah, just a couple things here. If Houston advances, the idea of Collins clearing concussion protocol before Sunday's game would be an uphill battle. Christian Gonzalez, there was an update though. He is in concussion protocol, but apparently he practiced today. So, yeah. But yeah, Troy Aikman said on the broadcast, "I think we are watching Aaron Rodgers' last game. He might be willing to come in at some point if a team needs a quarterback, but I doubt that will happen. I don't imagine he's going to say he wants to come back and sign with the Steelers or with another team." But yeah, with the Texans winning, D'Amico Ryans and CJ Stroud have been together for all 3 years. They've reached the AFC's Final Four in all 3 seasons. And this is also the first time in playoff franchise history the Texans have won a road playoff game. Damn! That's crazy.
Let's go, Texans.
Yeah, I know. But yeah, this could have been it for Rodgers. But here's something that I don't think Mike Tomlin really wants to be, upheld about, but Mike Tomlin has now tied Marvin Lewis for the longest postseason losing streak with 7 straight losses. Oh, brother.
Can't go out like that, man. You got to go back.
Steelers fans, as Rodgers was going back into the tunnel, apparently Steelers fans was telling him to retire.
Yes.
Oh, boy.
They are ungrateful.
But yeah, the Texans defense against the Steelers, 12 quarterback hits, 4 sacks, 2 touchdown scores, and 0 touchdowns allowed. We have a soundbite from Mike Tomlin.
Again, when you don't get it done, words are cheap. It's about what you do or you don't do. And so I appreciate the question, but people talk too much in our business. You either do or you don't.
Yeah. Here's what I was talking about.
He kind of spitting.
Oh yeah, I agree. But here is a once again, just as we go back from the whole thing with Liam Cohen a couple of minutes ago. After giving a lengthy answer in support of Mike Tomlin, Aaron Rodgers was asked another Tomlin question.
From being with Mike for a season about him.
I've answered that a number of times. I've talked extensively about how I feel about Mike. And I just did in that fucking answer, so thanks.
Well,
I don't like Aaron Rodgers, but I understand why he's pissed off.
I agree. I agree because that's just a stupid ass question.
Game.
It's just a stupid ass question. Again, what would we rather have? Something like that for like 20 seconds or wasting 20 seconds for a whole answer of, well, it was kind of just 30-6. Like, come on. Like,
exactly.
What are we doing? But okay, anyways. But yeah, so the Texans move on to the divisional round, which means this is the playoff bracket as of now. Bills, Broncos, Texans, Patriots, Niners, Seahawks, and Rams, Bears cap off the divisional round. Kind of crazy.
Yeah, it is.
But the NFC West now joins the 2022 NFC East, 1997 NFC Central, and 1992 NFC East as the only divisions with 3 teams in the divisional round. Damn. Can you believe that?
This is gross. I'm tired of these divisions in the NFC specifically having 3 winners be in the fucking playoffs, man. This is bullshit.
Whoa.
I think it's just, I don't think it will ever happen. Well, it could, but what if all 4 teams go into the playoffs?
I hope it's the NFC South next year.
Oh, no.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Yeah, well.
Man, y'all gotta be better, bro. What y'all doing over there?
Not what y'all doing over there.
But yeah, so just some NFL wildcard ratings. Rams Panthers had 28 million. Prime had 31.6 million, which would be the highest streamed game ever. And just a couple other numbers here. Niners Eagles had 41 million, so that's a pretty damn good number, just to show that the NFL just continues to dominate the TV market. Blah blah blah. So, guys, we got to go in now to lots of breaking news that has happened over the past couple of days. We have no breaking news as of right now. I checked Twitter literally as we were talking and whatnot, but I'm not seeing any breaking news here. No, I'm not seeing any breaking news. Let's go ahead and finally talk about lots of things that have happened over the course of the past couple of days. Starting with breaking news from yesterday. After a historic 19-season run in Pittsburgh, Mike Tomlin just informed the team that he is going to be stepping down as the Steelers head coach. The Steelers will now be looking for their fourth head coach since 1969.
Sheesh, bro.
By the way, Improvement Tonight, we'll get to predictions later, by the way. Well, just to let you know. But yeah, so Ian Rappaport's wording here is that he plans to step away from coaching, meaning that he will be taking a break. So Mike Tomlin he'll not be coaching next season in the NFL, which is crazy.
I mean, I kind of get it. If you've seen some of his interviews, he did sound kind of burned out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that it was also a lot of noise too, man.
Yeah.
Time for family, man.
Oh yeah, absolutely. During a team meeting though, he just informed the team that he was stepping aside. TV offers have waited for him, so he may potentially be in a TV set here somewhere soon. Maybe. I don't know.
Hilarious, bro.
But the fact that now the 3 of the 4 AFC North teams have head coaching vacancies, the only one that doesn't are the Cincinnati Bengals of all teams. What are we doing here? Like,
Crazy
hello?
shit, man.
Zach Taylor of all people.
That's a team that needs to be fucking gone.
That's what I'm saying. But yeah, Mike Tomlin's run here in Pittsburgh includes a Super Bowl 43 win, 8 AFC North titles, and 0 losing seasons. And as Ari Miro says, once again, Mike Tomlin is leaving the organization. That means the Steelers will retain his rights. He was not fired. It seems likely he'll take a year off, possibly do TV, and then become a trade candidate for next year, similar to how Sean Payton did when the Saints held his rights and later traded him to Denver. I'm not going to read this entire statement here from Art Rooney, but it basically just showed appreciation for Mike Tomlin. But yeah, Chuck Noll was head coach for 23 seasons. Bill Cowher, 15 seasons. Mike Tomlin, 19. And now, they are now going to be looking for a new head coach.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. 19 years, man. Not a single losing season, too.
19 years.
Yeah,
and I think the craziest part is that, look at this picture, man. Look at John, man. Look at this, man. And this is from, I'm pretty sure this is from 2008, the AFC Championship game. Look at that. That is crazy.
And I think they're actually friends in real life, like outside of football. I think they are. I mean,
that would be funny. But here's the Ravens owner, by the way. Here's a soundbite.
He did? Is it official?
That's what I keep hearing. So, is he a candidate here?
Holy shit, Mike. Wouldn't that be awesome?
This fucking guy.
Only if John takes the Pittsburgh job. Wow. Wouldn't that be interesting? I don't know. That thing last week maybe disqualified him for my opening after our kicker missed a kick to let them advance. Good for Mike. Yeah, I don't know. Talk to him. I love Mike. I mean, I've admired Mike for 18 years, and that's really shocking that he did it that way. But yeah, that's kind of crazy.
Oh, sounds like he's not going to be the candidate for the Ravens head coaching job, I guess.
Darn.
I don't think he would have went to a division rival.
Nah. But yeah, so just a couple more tweets here just saying, after hours that Steelers have stepping down, teams have contacted Tomlin and whatnot. Once again, though, if any team wants Mike Tomlin within this year or next, they would need to contact the Steelers and get a trade thingy and whatnot. There was a couple notes here from Art Rooney's press conference today where he apparently wasn't shocked by Mike Tomlin stepping down. He expressed to him that he doesn't plan on coaching in the near future. Compensation from another team to hire him would be discussed in the future if that occurs. This hiring process for the next head coach might take a few weeks. There are no likely internal candidates, which is very interesting, though some coaches could remain on the staff. He wants the next coach to be heavily involved in personnel and the draft with GM Omar Khan. And Aaron Rodgers signed with the Steelers to play for Tomlin, so it appears his days in Pittsburgh are over. So there you go. Quote, Aaron came here to play for Mike, so it would most likely affect his decision when it came down to being asked about Aaron Rodgers. And because of that, there are 9 teams as of right now that need a new head coach. The Steelers, Ravens, Browns, Giants, Titans, Falcons, Cardinals, Raiders, and Dolphins all need it. And there were 10 in 2022, where 8 of those 10 have been fired already.
Man.
Can you believe that? Can you believe that? So, well, what is everybody's thoughts with this? Obviously, I have kind of mentioned this a couple of times, at least in the past couple of days, especially I think last week in particular, where I had a feeling that if Tomlin loses, he might be done. But this time he decides to step away. He didn't get fired; he stepped away. So he did it on his own accord here.
He said, "You can't fire me if I quit."
True. So this is honestly still kind of a shock because this is legitimately an end of an era, especially in the AFC North. It's over, man. No Harbaugh in the Ravens, no Tomlin on the Steelers. And it's been like that for almost 2 decades. Crazy. So what are you guys' thoughts?
It is crazy. I think I'll go ahead and quote what urinating Tree said on the matter, and it's he saw the writing on the wall, and that there was nowhere really to go. So he knew they weren't going to fire him, but he knew that something needed to change.
Yep.
And so he basically had to step out of the way.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, that's history between these two, man. I mean, that's just continuity. That was just consistency. Man, it's gonna look so much different in the AFC North next year. But I know right now people are saying Tomlin might move to TV for like a year, take a year off, and then come back into it, kind of like what Sean Payton did. But Tomlin loves the game, man. I wouldn't be surprised if he didn't do that. But man, I'm not shocked by either of these coaches, going on in new places. But man, because I do think they probably just want to hear just have some new blood in there. But man, you cannot go wrong with just saying that Tomlin and Harbaugh both had successful careers on their teams because they both won Super Bowls. So curious to see where they go next.
Who's that?
Granted, it's still at least won a Super Bowl. It's just unfortunately with the way things have ended over the past couple of years, I just feel like it was probably time at that point. And from what it sounded like, a lot of Steelers fans and a lot of Ravens fans kind of feel the same way, where they've brought us a lot of success, a lot of division titles, etc., but it was probably just time at that point.
Right.
granted, there are some Steelers fans who was like, "Hey, man, I don't think Tomlin's gonna go." And then after the game, they say, "We need to fire Tomlin because we can't do this anymore." And then all of a sudden, they're celebrating him getting stepping down the next day. Very, very interesting on how that works. But anyways,
Then when they start losing, they'll be like, "Oh, Tomlin, no, we should have kept him."
Right, exactly.
But
so
from the outside looking in, to be perfectly honest, I think Tomlin should have been fired 7 years ago.
Well,
You think so?
I don't.
I think so.
I don't.
Well, actually, maybe not
think-
7 years ago, but maybe after I want to say after 2022. That's just
Well,
me, I guess.
yeah, but you're also just not Art Rooney, so it's kind of like,
Yeah, none of us here are Art Rooney, to be fair.
Yeah, so it's kind of just like we have to go off of whatever they want, and we've been hearing about how Art Rooney has been, he doesn't want to move on from him, et cetera, et cetera. So yeah, I'm honestly kind of still shocked that this happened. Even me alluding something like this, because I feel like this was probably just a writing on the wall, but to see it actually official, man, and it really is just an end of an era at that point. And it's going to be weird seeing him not be the Steelers head coach. And it's just going to be weird overall not seeing him on the football field, especially if we're going to see him on TV next season. So, yeah, I don't know. It's just going to feel really weird. Going to feel weird. Does anyone have any other thoughts before we move on to the next firing? Because there's a lot of things.
Tomlin is so coaching the Bucks next year.
I wonder where he does go.
He don't want to come down here.
I think Tomlin has a lot. I think Tomlin still wants to. Tomlin will still want to coach. It's just I don't know where that would be. I genuinely don't know where that would be.
I guess it's either the Bucks or the Jets. One of the two.
Whoa, Jets. Whoa.
Our Lord can only hope.
Would Tomlin want to come to the Jets though? I don't know. I have no idea. Let's move on though. To another firing here. Dolphins have fired Mike McDaniel. And as we speak, that man is in Tennessee being interviewed for the head coaching position over there. So,
yes.
What are our thoughts with Miami moving on here? From what it sounded like with King, he's not he was kind of sort of surprised with the fact that this actually happened. Especially after McDaniel was mentioned like, hey, like new GM, you might be safe, but I guess not. I guess not.
To be honest, I'm not surprised with this one.
Okay.
I had a feeling that
yeah, me neither. I thought
move on.
Yeah, I knew it was gonna happen too.
He was
I'm not surprised. He's gonna get a lot of opportunities for offensive coordinator too while he's at it.
Yeah.
Well, to be different, I'm gonna say I was shocked.
How so?
Anyway.
No, I was just joking. But
I was gonna say.
Yeah, I mean, it had it coming, honestly.
To be honest,
gone too soon.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I just think Mike McDaniel was overmatched as a head coach. Because he's a great offensive mind. Don't get me wrong. He's a good offensive mind, but as a head coach, I just don't think he was ready yet.
The fact that he still had that amazing season in 2023, like the beginning. Remember they put up 70 fucking points against the Broncos? My God.
Oh yeah, almost had the record.
Shit is crazy.
But yeah, just a couple notes here. This might be outdated information. Miami's decision to move on from McDaniel is the first of what should be several major offseason decisions. The Dolphins already have Tua Tagovailoa guaranteed $54 million. Oh my God, in 2026. On March 15, $3 million of his 2027 salary will become guaranteed. Cutting him outright would result in 99 million in dead money.
Good.
But Tagovailoa said it would be quote unquote dope to get a fresh start. So Rap Sheet here, Ian Rappaport said, with John Harbaugh available and Dolphins owner Stephen Ross ties to the family, he now looms as a key candidate for Miami. It's very, very interesting here. But the thing is, though, with that being said, let's move on to the next thing here, is the fact that the Dolphins are finalizing a deal to hire the Packers VP of Player Personnel, John Eric Sullivan, as their GM.
Wow.
We don't exactly have any idea as to how this will go for them, but Sullivan has been in Green Bay since 2003, starting as a scouting intern. He has served as the Packers Vice President of Personnel since 2022, working closely with GM Brian Gutekunst. So, yeah. Also, Troy Aikman was apparently a biggest supporter about this process, so there you go. It was made official a couple of days ago, and we obviously do not know how this will go, especially when it comes down to like new people, but I think this is at least a decent GM hire because he was around the Packers, and the Packers have been pretty damn competitive over the past couple of years anyway. And then again, when have they not? But yeah, I think this is a decent hire for Miami here for King. But in terms of like actual results, TBD on that, I guess. So moving on here now.
Right.
To the next thing is the fact that there's another team in Florida that is going through a lot of changes. And that are the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, where, as I'm going to be closing all these tabs to make room, the Bucs have fired OC Josh Grizzard. Despite the fact that Todd Bowles is going to be back for a 5th season. With a 5th different offensive coordinator. I mean, okay, buddy.
That's a problem? Don't they think that's a problem?
That's what I'm saying, and this isn't exactly giving Baker Mayfield any help here, because this is his 5th OC.
He doesn't have consistency, bro.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know what's going on with this, but despite it though, he is going to be fired as their OC. But also at the same time, this isn't the end of it though. Two names to watch here apparently for the 5th OC in 5 years. Rams pass game coordinator Nate Scheelhaas and Ravens OC Todd Monken as well. So there you go. But the thing is though, the Bucs have made a lot of things. Oh yeah, and Zach Robinson as well. But the Bucs have also moved on from quarterbacks coach Thad Lewis. Okay.
Not Thad Lewis.
They're already calling Shieldhouse Steelhouse, by the way.
Thad Lewis is also gone, and here's the OC history once again. 2024 Bucs Liam Cohen. Hey. Dave Canales. Hey. But apparently also senior offensive consultant Tom Moore for the Bucs is also retiring after 62 years of coaching. You know? There you go. But that's not all. The Bucs have also fired special teams coordinator Thomas McGaughey.
Ah, damn.
See another one here, though. Hold on a second. It's not done yet. Defensive line coach Charlie Strong, defensive back coach Kevin Ross, safeties coach Nick Rapone, and Tom Moore plan to retire. They're all gone.
Bro, holy shit. Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah, they're all gone, bro.
Oh my god, bro.
They are all gone. So, yeah. Kind of crazy. Hey, let's talk about this guy here now. Hey.
Yeah.
So, the Commanders have hired David Blough as their new offensive coordinator. So, reminder here, David Blough was with or is still with the Commanders, and he actually was going to potentially go back to Detroit to be their OC, but nope. Commanders went ahead and hired him.
Lock
So,
down.
Max, as the Commanders fan here, what are your thoughts with this move?
All I have to say is, and if how I feel about this just says one single thing I'm about to say, he drew up that winning play against the Eagles in Week 16 of 2024. That's all I gotta say.
Oh, yeah. Honestly,
all I gotta say.
I think this is a good move for you guys because he's very familiar with the offense.
Yep.
He was an assistance coach, right? So, assistance coach.
Or he's QB coach, I think.
Oh, QB coach. Okay.
No, it says assistant coach too, but he's from
Yeah.
He's a different coach, but yeah.
But I think this is a good move because he's very familiar with the offense. They don't really have to do anything. But yeah, I mean, if he's drawing up plays like that, you could have something here, especially once Jaden comes back and gets healthy again. So yeah.
I like this move, Max. I do.
I like this move a lot.
Can only hope it goes well. I'm ready for 7 and 10. Yep.
Well, we'll see about that. We'll see about that. Let's see here. Anything else in there? Oh yeah, let me just go ahead and close all this. Let's see here. David Blow was a aim to watch ever since last year's NFC Championship run. The Bears, Jets, and Lions all tried to hire him. Now he sticks in Washington. Well, there you go. There you go. Moving on, though, now, is the fact that the Falcons are hiring Matt Ryan to be their new president of football.
Yeah.
He's back.
Hey, honestly, I think this is a good move.
It's some Falcons fans aren't happy.
Why?
Bro.
Some Falcons fans are not. Some Falcons fans are not happy. Apparently, some people are saying, "What does he know about picking personnel, and what does he know how to run an office?" Like, yeah, he might be the quarterback of might have been their best quarterback they ever had, but like people are like, "Whoa, what does he have to do?" Well, outside fans are like, "Hey, this is a great move." Like, I mean, you got somebody who knows the team, so why not go for the guy that's been there for so long, right? So I don't know what Falcons fans are thinking of. I think it's a good move.
I think this is a good move as well. I think this is a good move. I don't really understand until he does something very bad. This is I feel like a good move.
Yeah. I think it's a fantastic move for the Falcons.
Yeah, because now he gets to search for both a general manager and a head coach. He gets to pick his own guys now.
I am not really seeing anything recent. It's okay. It's all good. But yeah, staying from Matt Ryan on CBS Sports, because remember, he was on the desk at CBS. I want to thank the incredible team at CBS Sports. I loved my 3 years there, and I am truly grateful for their support in pursuing this opportunity. The CBS Sports culture is amazing, and I have made teammates and friends for life.
That's just fucking precious.
So yeah, they I think this will be a good move, but yeah, he does need to hire his new GM and a new head coach. So we will see who he decides to hire in the coming days, because I feel as though that these hires of coaches are going to have to happen within the next month anyway. So yeah. Anyways, let's move on now to the next thing here, and it's the fact that the DC for the Panthers have been extended.
Which don't make any sense, but you know what?
Ejiro Evero's contract has been extended. Brandon, what are your initial thoughts on this?
All I'm going to say is that us Panthers fans are going to be throwing pitchforks at his house, so we are not happy. We are not happy.
Oh, boy.
I'm joking. I don't provoke any violence, chat. But nah, we're not happy, bro. We played so much soft defense against that Rams team, and Canales is like, yeah, we're keeping them. I don't get it. Not happy. Not having it. That's my thoughts.
Add that Evero, quote unquote, will absolutely be back as DC. That's what Canales said.
That's what he said. And let me add one more thing. This is his 4th year in a row as defensive coordinator, and we've been saying after year 1 he needs to go.
I think it was a fantastic move for the Falcons.
Now
I mean,
he's been getting offers from other teams, and we're like, hey, other team, he's fantastic. He won't ever let your team down. Leadership is there, which I do think the leadership is there, but it's just the scheme is not right. So that's why us Panthers fans are not happy.
Okay. Oh, he's extended till 2027. So
yeah, you saw that comment, bro. You saw that comment when you were scrolling down.
Mm-hmm.
Have fun.
All right, next up. Chargers have fired Greg Roman.
They're happy.
A lot of Chargers fans, if anything, all Chargers fans are happy about this one.
Yeah, that offense was just abysmal.
Yep, all 983 Chargers fans are so happy about it.
The Chargers have also fired offensive line coach Mike Devlin.
Definitely needed to go.
I would hope so.
Yeah,
they had the worst O-line in the league, basically.
But yeah, Greg Roman has been Jim Harbaugh's only offensive coordinator in the NFL, San Francisco and Chargers. The 2026 season will be Harbaugh's first as an NFL head coach without him. Kind of crazy, right?
Up. Oh no.
Yeah, apparently he's a family friend.
Though. They need to change.
Yeah, they needed to change a lot here. And it was just something where, again, part of the reason why the Chargers lost, not only because of the offensive line, but Greg Roman's fucking play calling is terrible. But yeah. Now, has it gotten them far in the regular season? Yeah, but in the playoffs, a lot of things are different. So, and thing is here, Eagles have informed OC Kevin Patullo that they are making a change at OC. So he's gone.
Yeah.
Although,
he's gone.
Oh, darn. I thought they would have kept him.
The interesting part, though, hold on a second, is that, well, here's the thing. Eagles will be going on their 5th OC in 5 years. Shane Steichen, Brian Johnson, Kellen Moore, Kevin Patullo, right? And who will be it for 2026? But the interesting part is that Kevin Patullo isn't fired. There's a chance he could remain on Nick Sirianni's coaching staff.
So is he fired or is he not? Make up your mind, Howie.
No, he's gone. He's not going to be the OC, but he could be still on that thing, that staff.
Like assistant or something.
Yeah, I guess it is an assistant. I don't know, man, but
I would have just got rid of him.
But yeah, now let's go on ahead and go over multiple notable stuff regarding coaches, GM updates, rumors, etc. And let's go through this very quickly. I'm gonna do this. Here we go. So the Lions have reached out to Mike McDaniel about their OC job. He had an interview there yesterday. Just a quick note on that. GM Brad Holmes admitted that they have to be urgent this offseason about upgrading the offensive line, and he also alluded to the fact that David Montgomery might be moved on from this offseason. So
what?
Here we go.
Yo, Saints, please go get David Montgomery, please.
Man.
Yo, Commanders.
No.
Whoa.
You're getting Austin Eckler back? Nope.
Nope, he is old and probably about to leave. Nope.
Jets have requested to interview Vikings passing game coordinator and DB coach Durante Jones for the DC position. Thank God, we need picks somewhere. Anyways, the Cowboys requested to interview Falcons DC Jeff Ulbrich for their vacant DC job, but Atlanta denied it. So
that's fine. Okay.
Here's something from Jackson Dart. Ole Miss assistant said, "Who's going to be the next head coach?" Jackson Dart said, "Quote, I don't know, Harbaugh or Stefanski. I don't know."
Man.
And
sounds like he really wants Harbaugh. I don't blame him though.
So Dolphins finalized an agreement with Sullivan. They reached out to John Harbaugh and let it be known that they are interested. So there you go. But thing is though, Jay Glazer had something very interesting here. He said, Just spoke with John Harbaugh, who told me that while a ton of teams have reached out to him about their openings, he's going to take the weekend and narrow down to maybe 3 or 4 to go interview for rather than all across the board. Interesting. Interesting. So it sounds like the Giants are one of those 4, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, damn.
It sounds like the Giants are one of those 4 then. Dolphins have requested an interview with Rams DC Chris Shula for the head coaching job, which would be kind of cool, you know, because Don Shula, you know. Packers now expected to try and work out a deal in the coming days with Matt LaFleur to keep him in Green Bay. Because remember, Matt LaFleur and his contract ends next season, not this upcoming season. It's going to be next season. So you'll see if he gets, extended. But, yeah.
I think he gets extended. There's no way Green Bay just lets him go.
Mike McDaniel will interview this week for the Browns, Falcons, Titans, and Ravens. Mike McDaniel is actually right now in Tennessee for that. Former Commanders OC Cliff Kingsbury is interviewing 2 days ago for the Ravens head coaching gig. There you go.
That's gonna be decent, actually.
So Kingsbury is looking at potentially Ravens, but the Ravens are requesting to interview Jesse Minter. Now Minter, I feel like, is going to get a head coaching position with one of these teams. He has been the hot name alongside Anthony Weaver. So, yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. 1 year left on Matt LaFleur's contract. Micah Parsons has a soundbite here. I'm just only going to play the first couple seconds. God, it's very low. Never mind. Holy shit. It is so low. But he said, quote, I reached out to him when I started seeing this and I said, when I agreed to come here, you were part of the reason. Yes, sir. There you go. Moving on. There's belief among other coaching candidates that John Harbaugh will land with either the Giants or the Falcons, with the loser of those sweepstakes landing Kevin Stefanski.
Let's go Falcons for Kevin Stefanski.
Whoa.
I don't want either
say
of those.
that, then get
I
cooked.
don't want either of those coaches in Atlanta. Thank you very much.
Man, that man don't know how to work Michael Penix. Anyway, move on.
My goodness.
Yeah, McDaniel was being interviewed 2 days ago for the head coach position. And there you go. Once again, Jesse Minter has received interview requests from the Raiders, Titans, Ravens, and Browns. So I think he's going to get a head coaching position, man.
They Commanders, man. No.
Well, let me stop you real quick. I forgot the Texans defensive coordinator name. Why isn't he getting much gigs?
I don't know. Who is he?
I forgot his name, but the Texans defense, when you're doing so good with a coordinator, as a coordinator job, you think that the names would build your resume and everything like that. But I'm really surprised that the Texans, hold on, let me pull up right now for you.
Probably because they aren't out of the playoffs yet.
Yeah, Matt Burke. Matt Burke, that's his name.
He is getting.
I'm surprised.
Hold on a second. I thought I saw something with Matt Burke a couple of days ago. Yeah, it was the Cardinals who requested an interview with Matt Burke a couple days ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because you see how that good that Texas defense is, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, sorry to cut you off. I was just really curious about that.
Okay, Kingsbury confirmed an interview with Ravens. And no. Jim Schwartz?
What a guy.
Don't know why you would want to do that, but just keep him as a DC. Browns? What are we doing?
Ravens? All right, yeah, right. Yeah, sure, man.
Yeah,
hey, Browns got a good defense now.
Browns have also requested an interview with Jaguars OC Grant Udinsky for the
I think
head
that's
coach.
I think that's an underrated pick.
Yeah, underrated. Yeah, he's also only 30 years old. Holy shit.
Yeah, very young.
But speaking of which, Trevor Lawrence said, I've never really met anyone like him. The way he approaches the preparation process, attention to detail, etc. No stones that are left unturned in his approach. So, lots of good things from Trevor Lawrence about him.
This man had Urban Meyer, bro.
Garofalo says, as we wait on John Harbaugh, sources say he likes what he sees with the Titans because of Cam Ward, $100 million in cap space, high picks, new stadium, and the GM.
Jeffrey Simmons.
Could be interesting. The Falcons were the official first team to interview John Harbaugh for the coaching position a couple of days ago. So Yeah. While the Falcons announced an official interview with former Ravens head coach John Harbaugh, he already has been conducting preliminary and second phone calls with the Giants, Titans, Browns, Raiders, and Cardinals. He is trying to determine who to meet with later this week. Blah, blah, blah. Commanders have requested an interview with Panthers assistant quarterbacks coach Mike Bursovici for their quarterbacks coach position on OC David Blow's staff. Whoa, hey, look at that.
He's definitely been helping Bryce Young develop, so.
I'll take it
Hey,
off your hands.
former Cardinals coach Jonathan Gannon has also had some interviews. He got Cowboys yesterday. He had Commanders tomorrow and Titans on Sunday. Interesting. 2 DC and 1 HC.
He has a defensive minded coach, so.
And defense ain't look too bad.
Honestly, I mean, you should probably go pick him up, hopefully.
Either him or Brian Flores.
Oh, Brian
He might
Flores
get
is
the
also...
Steelers job.
Dolphins have requested to speak with Lions DC Kelvin Shepard for their vacant head coach position. So
Dan Campbell's not going to let him go.
He did just get there. Yeah.
He just got there.
Max said that beforehand, but yeah, he just got there. So
yeah.
So yeah, Mike McDaniel will interview for the OC for the Lions tomorrow, which was yesterday. Here's something so funny. Giants executive Chris Mara told The Athletic that he met John Harbaugh for lunch Sunday. They want this man bad, bro. Hey, remember this guy? Titans will interview former Giants head coach Brian Daboll for their head coaching job on Friday.
I do not think him and Cam Ward would mesh.
Titans, no.
First NFL head coaching interview for Daboll. Hey, he's back.
They're cooked.
They're cooked.
You know what's weird too? Real quick, Harbaugh's is one of the rare ones. Harbaugh was a special teams coach before he got a job, so Harbaugh's really like the only special teams minded person in this cycle.
Oh, that's true. Commanders are hoping to interview DC Brian Flores for their vacant DC job.
No.
I'd like to formally apologize. I didn't think he was going to get interviewed, but you know what? That's on me. I thought he'd go for head coaching, not DC. So you know what?
Speaking of which,
war, my friend.
Brian Flores also completed an interview for the head coaching position in Baltimore.
I think he's going to get the Steelers job.
All right, once again, just another thing. John Harbaugh is meeting today with the Giants. This was today. Cardinals have requested Steelers OC Arthur Smith for the head coaching interview.
Oh, no. The Cardinals did not get any luck.
Cardinals? You should so do it.
Why would he
make it happen, Bidwells?
Why? Ravens completed an interview with Jim Schwartz. Falcons will interview Antonio Pierce for the HC later this week. He also interviewed for the Giants job last week. So yeah, there you go.
I think the Falcons should hire him, bro.
Oh yeah.
The Steelers, though, their first known head coach interview request after the Tomlin stepping down situation is Nate Scheelhaase.
Steelers fans are calling him Steelhouse.
Make it a pair of Rams coordinators, actually. They have not only requested this guy, but they have also requested Chris Shula. So, the Steelers are getting up in there now. Meanwhile, Cowboys have requested an interview with Charlie Bullen for their DC job.
Charlie who?
Charlie Bullen. He is the Giants DC.
Oh, I don't know.
Interim DC.
Oh,
okay, so he didn't really get like a chance. Sorry.
Yeah. So yeah, Brian Flores happened today. Yep. Commanders informed him today. Steelers have also requested an interview with Chargers DC Jesse Minter. So once again, Minter getting it. Steelers have requested interview with Brian Flores. Mike McDaniel and Brian Daboll are at the top of the Eagles list for OC vacancy. Whoa! Okay. And the Giants want John Harbaugh so bad to the point where Jackson Dart was in the meeting with them. So
that kind of confirms it. Harbaugh, congrats on being a Giant, bro. Congrats.
All right, now let's go ahead and look over some Swift stories to know. The injury report. I'm not really seeing anything else. Oh, actually, there are a couple things here. Let's see. So Commanders. Oh, no, actually, there you go. Commanders are hiring former Falcons QB's coach DJ Williams to be their next QB coach. That's one other thing that happened a couple of hours ago. And Zach Robinson, who is the former Falcons OC, is flying to Detroit for the vacant Lions OC position. And Max said, "Oh hell, not to that." So there you go. All right, let's move on to some Swift stories to know. Injury report. Let's take a look at some injuries here. Ekwonu unfortunately suffered a significant knee injury. So there you go. Unfortunately, for him. TJ Edwards suffered a fractured fibula and is out the rest of the playoffs per Ben Johnson. So, yeah. Ozzy Trapilo suffered a patellar injury and is also out for the season. So 2 big injuries here for the Bears here. Meanwhile, unfortunately, once again, another injury. George Kittle tore his Achilles. Suck for him. Got a soundbite here from
George like that, like at the beginning.
Kyle Shanahan.
Guys, losing George like that, like at the beginning. Is George in here? Love you, dude. Thank you for everything, man.
He is probably in the background there, probably passed out because of the tequila bottle that he finished. It was a Patron tequila, according to Diana Rossini. He requested it, and the bottle was sent from the owner from his suite to Kittle after he requested it, and that bottle is now empty. So there you go.
Oh, damn.
But yeah, George Kittle said, "I'll be good." In an Instagram post. Football sucks sometimes, but I love it. I love these guys in this team. Heartbroken, but have felt so much love and support from everyone reaching out. I'll be good. So yeah.
And that to me just means like he means a lot to that organization. So
Yep. It's just that he's just getting old, man. So it's gonna really be interesting when he does eventually come back. At least 4 months for Joe Alt. So yeah, which should be given, but he had a significant ankle injury, but he should be he should be ready in time for training camp. Gabe Davis suffered a torn ACL against the Jaguars. Matthew Stafford sprained his index fingers, but should be good to go. Christian Gonzalez remains in concussion protocol, but today he was practicing. Per Mike Vrabel. And Fred Warner's practice window is officially open. So, there you go. Now, just a couple of other quick stories just before we go ahead and do our predictions for the divisional round. Al Michaels will be returning to Prime Video for next season. He will be back commentating once again, even though people don't want that to happen. The Texans are releasing pass rusher Darrell Taylor, who just came off IR, and it's very funny because the Patriots decided to sign him. So, interesting. The Falcons will be revealing new uniforms in April. Hey!
It's not gonna help their team.
Yeah.
Bro.
Panthers plan to pick up Bryce Young's 5th-year option.
Franchise QB.
There you go. Vikings coach Kevin O'Connell announced that former Browns head coach and current assistant head coach in Minnesota, Mike Pettine, or Pettinin, or whatever, is retiring. So, there you go. Just another retirement. The GM of the Vikings, Kwesi Odofo Mensa, was asked if he wants JJ McCarthy to be the starting QB in 2026. Here's a soundbite.
Do you want JJ to be the starter in 2026?
I don't know that that's, you know, I want the Vikings to achieve our goals, and I think one of those goals is to make playoff runs and do different things like that. I think he's the character and ability to be the person to do that for our organization. If I say that in 2026, that kind of binds us into a certain, you know, area. The way we've set this team up, we built this core to really, like we've always talked about, give ourselves multiple shots at it, because you never know when there's going to be a year where the field's a little bit wide open and you can make that run. And so that's what we're really focused on. Talking about whether it's this year or next year isn't really, you know, my immediate reflection. It's my job to really bring that deep competitive room that we've talked about to the Vikings.
That's a lot of words to say. I'm not sure.
Very interesting.
He said no, essentially.
This Packers tweet is under a lot of scrutiny.
Why?
Tough day, and people were like, "Wow, why would they tweet this?" I thought it was kind of interesting. It just says "tough day" and just shows, you know, just people packing their stuff, and a lot of people are like, "Hey, look at that!"
Holy shit!
So yeah, there you go.
Enjoy the vacation.
Here's Steve Biscotti once again. Here's soundbite.
If Tyler Loop makes that field goal, is John Harbaugh still here coaching this team?
For a week.
Holy shit.
So that pretty much tells me that this man was gonna get rid of him at the end of the season, man. So,
Yeah, they're right.
Like it, yeah.
Here is here's another soundbite from him, in regards to him, you know, just being the owner.
I'll be 80, Kyle. I don't see myself being. I mean, all my friends, all my favorite people in the league 25 years ago were younger than I am now. And so when I watch Jerry and Bob, I mean, I still love them to death. They've always been there for me. They were younger than I was when I met them and joined this league. So I know that's always been a topic of conversation. How long am I going to? Because I kind of always said I don't think, well, I'm not passing it down to the family. I made that decision 25 years ago.
Man,
I don't think that's healthy for my family. I've seen families feud and ruin over these damn teams, and I was determined not to do it. But when I watch guys like Art Blank and Steve Ross and Jerry Jones, and Jerry talking about what part of his anatomy he would give up for a Super Bowl at 83 years old, I don't want to be there. I really don't. I want to win a couple Super Bowls and get the hell out. I'd love that to be in the next 10 years when I'm 75.
Oh, shit.
Honestly, real.
If that's real, yeah.
Yeah.
And
honestly,
I get what
yeah.
I get what he's talking about when it comes to, like, you know, families feuding over a team, because look at the Spanos family. Look at the Angelinos over in MLB.
Yeah.
Perfect examples.
Oh no.
Yep, Adam Thielen announced retirement. He's done.
Oh, Brandon, how do you feel?
Should have retired as a Panther. But you know, you went outside.
That's funny. Here's a very interesting one. Michael Irvin is having a sports video podcast named The White House with Michael Irvin.
All these players are having podcasts nowadays.
It will tackle current news, sports news, game analysis, commentary with 2 episodes a week featuring a rotating roster of co-hosts, including Brandon Marshall.
Wow.
Oh no. Oh boy.
Okay. Sure. I guess. Hey, all right. So
Okay.
Okay.
Well, all right, man. Okay, I think about what I'm about to say is gonna get a lot of heat. All right.
Oh boy, here we go, Chad.
All right, look, Dante Moore has made his decision. He is returning to school next season, and honestly, the Jets are better off without this guy.
Whoa.
I'ma just say it right now.
He had one bad game.
Look, I'll be honest with you. The main issue that I had is that when I watched this guy, I didn't see number one quarterback in this. I didn't see it. I didn't see it at all.
You got Mendoza.
And the thing is, though, I feel like, for me personally, and maybe some Jets fans will agree with me, or maybe some Jets fans won't, but I think we're just better off picking whoever is the best available at this point. Him going back to school is probably just whatever is best for him. You know, he definitely, there's a lot of decisions that, you know, there were a lot of decisions, I'm sure, personally and whatnot. But in terms of the Jets, I personally really just think we were just going to be better off just picking whoever was best available at that point. So I'm not happy, but I'm not surprised that he decided to go back.
So, I'm not surprised either.
So
well, this man's only played like 21 college games. He needs more underneath his repertoire.
Exactly,
Yeah,
which is why I am not, which is why I'm personally glad that he decided to go back to school, because if we went ahead, picked this guy, and we start him week 1, what happens? It's the same old cycle once again. Aaron Glenn potentially losing season, blah, 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 blah. It will happen all over again, guys. This guy was not going to be the savior, unfortunately. I don't want to have to say we have to figure out some other things. He was not going to be the savior here for the Jets at all. It was not going to happen.
I don't think it's just Jets. I just don't think he was. I don't think he's an NFL ready quarterback.
And honestly, fair enough.
It's not just that one game against Indiana. I've seen I think multiple games of his, not just this season but last season as well. He's not ready for the NFL. I just don't see it.
Fair enough. Which is why I'm personally glad that we will just get whoever is best available at this point, or we just trade down. But granted, the one thing that is bad about this is the fact that the value of the second pick is now kind of just not as good as it was yesterday. So,
yeah, and the downside for Dante Moore, next year's QB class is loaded.
Oh, absolutely.
So now there's the plus side, he gets more college reps, right? Bad side, he's going to have to really prove himself next year if he's going to be declared that top pick for next year's draft.
Exactly.
I think he'll be fine.
We'll see though. But
because now you got Dylan Raiola coming in, the Patrick Mahomes wannabe. So
no brother.
So well, this is his decision. At this point, you just got to respect it. But for me, the Jets probably was just better off not picking this guy at all anyway. So
I think he made the right decision though. I think he did.
I think so too, honestly. All right, and one last thing. Did you guys see this?
Oh, boy.
Low-frequency electromagnetic fields can degrade collagen, weakening tendons, and cause soft tissue damage at levels regulators call, quote-unquote, safe. We have a real-world case study proving this. An NFL team whose practice facility sits next to a massive electrical substation. Guess who that is? The San Francisco 49ers. And guess what happened on Sunday?
Is this confirmed real?
And guess what happened on Sunday? George Kittle.
Is this confirmed real?
Yeah.
Holy shit. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Holy
could
fuck.
Chronic EMF exposure from a nearby substation be causing the 49ers epidemic of tendon ruptures?
Holy shit. They need to remove their fucking stadium.
Since 2014,
time to move to actual San Francisco.
Oh, hold on a second. Since 2014 moved to Levi Stadium, they have consistently ranked among the league leaders in adjusted games lost, AGL, a metric that quantifies for the impact of injuries to starters and key players, often placing in the bottom third for health, including dead last in catastrophic years like 2020 and 2024, where their injury burden far exceeded the league average of 75 AGL. They have also suffered far more full Achilles and patellar tendon ruptures than league average, along with recurrent grade 3 hamstring, calf tears, and high ankle syndesmosis injuries, tearing the ligaments connecting the shin bones, turning into an annual rite of passage. I'm not going to go through this entire article, but I think this is a very interesting study here by Peter Cowan or Cowan or yeah.
It
So.
is. That's actually kind of.
I'm actually going to read this
kind of makes
later.
sense a little bit.
Yeah.
Even though Kittle got injured in Philly, but they still practice near there. Oh shit.
Yeah, Fred.
I'm going to read this later, but
we don't got that.
I'm going to read this later, but I think this is very interesting to go ahead and
That's
check
actually
out.
yeah, that's kind of crazy. I can't lie.
Yeah. Fred Warner, come to the Panthers, bro. We don't got that.
All right, now.
All right, but now let's move on to the nitty gritty of this episode. Let's do this a little bit quicker. We only got 4 games to predict, gentlemen. We have the divisional round of the playoffs. We only have 4. So we have these 4 games, and then we have 2 after that, and then the Super Bowl. We have 7 games to go. Oh my God. Holy shit. What are we doing? All right, so let's begin. Let's go ahead and start just in order. So let's start with Buffalo at Denver. So, couple tidbits to note here. Josh Allen was full participant this today in practice. So he is a go. Denver is coming off of a bye week because they have the number 1 seed in the AFC. Buffalo is honestly a little bit injury-ridden. But
a little bit.
Will they be able to overcome Denver and Bo Nix, or will that rest of 1 week of that, will that bye week help in Denver's favor? So, my prediction for this game is the fact that I think Buffalo takes it. It's going to be a close game.
You are wrong, pal.
Whoa! Oh my God.
You are wrong, Bucko. You are wrong, Bucko.
I think he's right.
I predict Denver. Bro, they got no receivers. All of them are hurt.
Man, neither does the Broncos. They're like one.
Bro,
the only thing though, right? I see 2 worlds. I can't lie.
I see 2 worlds as well. I'm not saying oh yeah, the Bills are definitely gonna win. No.
I feel like you said Josh Allen's health, right? Was not the best going in. How'd he look coming out after the game? Was he like?
He was fine, and he was a full participant in practice today. But this is kind of like the whole thing where, if the Bills want to win, Josh Allen needs to be Superman.
He does.
Yeah.
He does.
Like
because it's the playoffs. Because it's the playoffs, I think he'll be able to do it here again. So I'm going to go Buffalo
I'm down for either. But if I had to
I got
choose,
Broncos. Even though I keep
probably-
calling them frauds, just because the Bills are just so injury prone, man. Even James Cook was lifting off the field. I got Broncos here.
Honestly, I think Dalton Kincaid will have a big day against this Denver defense. And I got Buffalo by a field goal.
I got Broncos by a touchdown.
I think I'll take. I don't fucking know, bro. I'm gonna say Bills, but I don't trust it.
Here's what I will say. I think all of these games can go either way. But I'm just going to say Bills just because I think my gut feeling just says Bills right now.
Smart, yeah, I feel it. Close that.
And because of what I said earlier, but I think Bills can take this. Evan?
I'm gonna take the Broncos. Only because I want to laugh at the fact to be like, hey guys, Josh Allen couldn't even make couldn't make the Super Bowl with the Lamar Burrow and who was it, Mahomes out?
Yeah.
That would suck.
To see that.
That would suck. All right, lock it in. Next game, Saturday night, is once again just a rematch of 2 weeks ago. Seattle versus San Francisco. This time though, in Seattle. So I think this is going to be the easiest one out of the 4 games. I think Seattle wins this one. I think for me personally, it's not going to be a repeat of the game 2 weeks ago. They'll definitely score more than 3 points, but I think Seattle will take it this time again.
I got Seattle. Yeah.
I also got Seattle.
I got Seattle, but it's not a confident Seattle.
No, yeah, I'm not too confident in Seattle here, but
because with Kittle down, bro.
With Kittle down, it's gonna be super difficult, man. I just don't see it.
Okay, then
I just don't see it. I don't know, but
then yeah, I'm finna take Seattle.
I'm gonna take Seattle, but I think it's gonna be closer than a lot of people expect.
Oh, 100%. 100%.
I will take the Seahawks. Hate watching against the 49ers, but don't mind that. But I'm just taking the Seahawks. I like the Seahawks more.
Okay. Well, the Seahawks for me are personally my Super Bowl NFC pick. But let's transition now to Sunday, 3 p.m. on ESPN. Houston at New England. Texans against the Patriots. Remember, the Patriots came off of that win against the Chargers, where they didn't honestly look that amazing, but they still got out the win. But the Houston defense is something to be reckoned with. I will continue my pick of the Super Bowl 60 of Texans Seahawks, so I'm going Texans here.
I'm also going Texans.
Low scoring game. Low scoring game.
Very low scoring.
This is going to be low scoring, very similar to Chargers.
It's just how is CJ Stroud gonna play? That's why I'm just bad. How's the offense gonna be?
I think for me, in terms of trying to answer that question, I think this will be a not so turnover heavy with Stroud, although I do think he will probably throw a pick or two.
That Patriots defense is good.
No, yeah,
they got a good defense.
Patriots defense is better, obviously, against rather than the Steelers, but I still think the Texans will win this one.
I agree. I think Drake May will, just like Aaron Rodgers, I think Drake May is going to struggle with that Houston defense.
Give me Houston. I don't like it. Oh,
I love it. Give me Houston.
No, give me Pats by a field goal. Give me Pats.
Yes.
Yes.
I don't like it. Give me Pats. See?
I know defense wins championships, but I'm gonna just say the Patriots right now. I just feel safer.
Okay.
There's something about it.
Yeah, we're split.
All right, fair enough.
I'm gonna go. Honestly, I just don't like the fact that CJ's getting carried by his defense, and it just pisses me off. Where the quarterback just doesn't. It just pisses me off that a quarterback doesn't put the team on his back like most quarterbacks do, and it's just this guy getting carried by the defense, which is doing a great job. But
well, I mean, you can say that about the Rams versus Patriots in Super Bowl 8?
53.
Well, keep in mind that Stroud doesn't have a good O-line to protect him, so the defense kind of has to.
Defense has to win.
I'm taking the Patriots by 6.
All right, and to end off everything here for divisional round weekend, Rams, Bears, NBC, Peacock, 6:30. All right, man. As I mentioned before earlier, if the Bears come off of a slow start here, man, I think they're in trouble, which is why I think I'm gonna go with the Rams.
Rams by 2 touchdowns.
I actually, unfortunately, the way they play football right here, right now, there will come a time where it won't be enough. I think it's going to be this game. Give me Rams.
I got Rams by 2 touchdowns.
I don't think it's going to be 2 touchdowns, but I think the Rams are going to win.
You know what? I'm going the unconventional pick. Give me Bears.
All right. Fair enough.
Now Bears can do good.
Bears can do good.
They can. Let's keep something in mind here. That Rams defense is starting to get banged up a little bit.
It is.
So, give me Bears by field goal.
Matt, who you got?
Since the Commanders won their divisional game last year, I'm gonna take the Bears.
Oh, okay.
I really like the Rams offense. Puka Nakua being my fantasy wide receiver, my close to being my savior. But that's beside the point. The defense is really good. I like that. Honestly, I'm just concerned with the Rams secondary.
Yeah.
Just if they're gonna hold up, because even though they don't have Roma Dunze, they still have. Do they still have DJ Moore? Is he gonna play?
Yeah, they still have DJ Moore.
Yeah, they're good.
They also have Luther Burden.
Is Rome out? Is Rome out this week?
No. Rome is questionable.
Oh, because I'm about to say Rome was the reason why they were still in it.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
kind of going towards the Bears, but they just need to give Caleb just a little bit of enough time to get the ball out quick, because I know that pass rush is for the Rams is pretty. If the
Lethal.
pass rush gets to him like
Byron Young
like
and,
0.2 seconds, then the Rams are gonna win it. But I'm taking the Bears.
Yeah, Young and Veers. Oh boy.
All right. Well, if it's gonna go by my specific predictions, by this time next week, we might be predicting the NFC and AFC conference championships to be Rams, Seahawks, Bills, Texans. But obviously, that's just off of my predictions, not
Bills,
everybody
Texans
else.
is an ugly AFC championship. I love
I
it.
think that's fucking fire. What? I think that's
fire.
fire.
That's why I said I love it. Because boy.
And Rams Seahawks, I don't think we need to really say anything about that. Like, that would be a rematch of the 37-36 game of the year. So
it's just an NFC West battle.
Yeah, that's just gonna be it. I think these two matchups have a lot of things in them, but obviously we will see what happens this upcoming weekend, because this divisional round weekend is going to be fucking stacked. So thank you guys so much for watching and listening to this episode of Talking Football with Larlar. We will be back next Wednesday talking about the divisional round of the playoffs. Of course, see if anyone gets hired. Maybe someone gets hired within the next couple of days here. Let me just go ahead and double check really quick if we do have anything, and I'm not seeing anything. So, yep, maybe someone gets hired within the next couple of days. We will cover all of that and more next Wednesday, most likely. And so thank you guys so much for listening and watching. We'll see you guys next week for episode 19 of Talking Football with Lola. Peace, y'all.
Bye.
All right, guys. I think we're definitely a little bit more mixed this time around with the divisional round.
Yeah.
Thinking a little bit more mixed.
That's fun. But that's good. That's good for content, though.
It is good for content.
Yeah, and the fact that it's not like fake. It's like we truly feel that way, you know? So.
I actually change it. I'm going Texans.
Yeah.
I don't like that pick, bro. I don't know.
I don't know,
like
man. If the Patriots are
I
looking
think-
like that against that Chargers defense, bro, how they gonna look against the Texans?
That's what I'm saying.
It's the thing. It's not the Texans. We know what the Texans defense is going to capitalize. It's how is CJ Stroud and the offense going to do? That's really going to decide the game. It's their possession of ball.
Defense is good, but it ain't that crazy. I really feel like the Patriots could do. I really feel like the Texans could do something, bro.
Not to mention, did you forget that they have Woody Marks and that they can run?
The Patriots, they ain't got
Yeah,
no
but
run. That's
and Nico Collins is still in concussion protocol. What if he doesn't play?
They got Christian Kirk.
They got Christian Kirk.
Oh,
they got Dalton Schultz.
According to Stephen A, he said Charlie Kirk.
Jeez. Well, that was his. That's on him, bro. That's on him.
That's on him, bro. That's on him.
Actually, I if I'm thinking about it right now, really quickly before we move over to everybody, I think I have final scores envisioned for all these games here. Buffalo, Denver. I think Buffalo wins it. I think they win it. I think they win it 24-17.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I think Buffalo wins 17-16.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Buffalo 17-14.
So, let's see. What's the next game? Oh, Seahawks and Niners. There's no way it ends in 13-3 again. So I'm gonna go
35-21.
No, I think it goes. I think we go. I'm liking, honestly. I'm liking 21. No. 20, 26, 23. There you go. Yep. I like it. 26-23. I think. Yeah.
I'm going Seattle 28, San Francisco 17.
Oh, okay. Double digit. All right. Okay. All right.
No, bro.
I think both look, San Francisco's defense is good, but obviously they're like injury prone to hell. So they're going to give up a lot of points.
It's their offense that's hard to stop.
I think Saleh will do his homework. Now Texans Patriots though. I think this shit could be. I think this shit easily can be 14-10. I think.
That's so gross.
14-10 or even just 13-10. There you go. 13-10. Yeah, I can see that too.
I'm going 10-8.
10-8? What the hell?
I think the Patriots won't score until the fourth quarter and will somehow get like a bullshit 2-point conversion, but won't get the onside kick.
Oh.
I'm going to say 16-13.
Okay.
Either way, this shit going to be low scoring as hell.
Rams Bears?
That one's going to be high scoring.
I think it goes
35-21.
I was actually going to say 35 for Rams. 35 Rams.
Yeah.
35 Rams, I think 27. 27 Bears.
I like that. I like that a little bit more, yeah. I'm going to be shook when the Bears win. This is just how the Lions and Commanders win.
No, I will say this.
Like,
if the Bears pull this out, oh, shit.
It's going to get loud.
I actually think there's a decent chance, no matter who comes out of San Francisco or Seattle, I think there's a decent chance they can go to the Super Bowl. But Seattle is my Super Bowl pick, so I'm going to keep going with them. See what happens.
You know what? I'll go Bears 44.
Whoa.
Rams 40.
Whoa. Yo, that would be crazy. Oh.
Lord, man. Supporting the Jets quarterback to the end, bro. He loved to see it.
Jesus.
Bro, Sam Darnold, bro.
Okay. No.
QB,
I think Seattle can potentially take it all the way because of their defense and because that offense can be good too.
No credit. Yeah, but who's leading that offense, buddy? Sam Darnold.
The OC and Sam Darnold. So it's like
this fucking
he's not gonna mention JSN or K9 or
Sam, bro.
All right. Which game here actually? Probably should have asked this earlier, but it's okay. What game here is going to be the blowout? Is there going to be a blowout?
I don't think there is.
I don't think so. It's probably going to be Seattle, San Francisco.
That's what
I think that'll be a little bit closer than we think. Sam Darnold just can't have that Rams game last year.
Like if I had to pick a blowout, that's probably the one I would pick. Because I don't see it being Rams Bears. It could potentially be Denver Buffalo. But Houston New England? Nah, I don't see that being a blowout. Unless Houston does what they did to Pittsburgh last week.
Now, what game do we think is going to be the upset, though?
Upset? Bears Rams, if I'm being perfectly honest.
You know what? I ain't gonna lie. I think the 49ers could do it. Something about it. Just something in the air, you know. Something, you know. I can smell it. Just something about it. I don't know.
You can smell what the Rock is cooking.
I can
I
smell.
still think, I honestly still think no. I could see the Niners doing it. I don't think it's gonna be. I do think
field goal.
I do think are the Bears underdogs? Hold on, wait. Let's answer this question first.
I think they are.
Probably.
I'm checking FanDuel. Hold on a second.
Not FanDuel.
You're always an underdog when Matthew Stafford, Puka Nacua, and Devontae Adams is playing the game.
That's kind of what I'm thinking. I'm just double checking though.
And Kyrie Williams, Jared Verse, I can keep going.
Let's see here. And the Rams are 3.5-point favorites. Yeah. The Bears are probably gonna be my upset pick if it did have to come down to it.
They're gonna be the Commanders, bro. Oh my god, bro.
The points are total 48.5. Holy shit. Yeah, they want to shoot out here.
No, go to Patriots Texans, I'm curious.
Patriots Texans is 41.5. Oh wow. So okay. All right. But the Patriots are -3 favorites here. So Seattle, Jesus Christ. Oh my god. -7.
Favorites or some shit. Oh
wow.
I really I don't know, man.
The Bills are underdogs +1.5. Well, all right, well.
That makes sense.
Yeah. All right. Well, good job, guys. Next week, same time most likely. Let's move over to Velvet Room. Let's see what everybody's doing, and I'm gonna play some Umamusume, and it.
And then
let's observe their peace. All right, let's go.
I'm gonna play some Umamusume. I'm gonna get this ready.
About to say, Mac, you deserve your peace and quiet.
Yes.
You wait, what?
We are. Okay.
Mac, I pick Rams.
Have that, buddy.
Mac, who do you got?
Wait,
Texans
what?
or Patriots?
How are the Patriots?
Okay.
All right.
I'm gonna feed you all
BRB.
this. Can I feed you all this?
Okay, chat. I'll be right back. All right, chat. Be back. BRB at chat.
プレゼントがあるようだ。食べ物だろうか。腐らせてはダメだ。早く開けよう、トレーナー。さっき廊下でクリークに頭を撫でられたんだが、寝癖でも立っていたのか。私より早い馬娘たちがまだまだいると思うと胸が高鳴るな。イベントをやっているようだ。参加できるのならばしてみてはどうだろうか。またカフェ巡りをしたいな。ふわふわのパンケーキ、あれは美味しかった。故郷から手紙が届いたんだ。 返事に何を書けばいいかな。書きたいことが多すぎるんだ。私より早い馬娘たちがまだまだいると思うと胸が高鳴るな。タマと言い争いをしてしまった。だが聞いてくれ、イカ焼きといえば姿焼きが普通だろ。みんなよく携帯を使いこなせるな。いきなり震えたりするのにびっくりしないのか。カフェテリアは好きなんだが、どうしても注目を集めてしまう。私はまだ馴染めてないのか。寒くなってきたな。つまり鍋の季節というわけか。こたつで鍋、いいな。この衣装は目印だ。遠く離れた人たちも私を一目で見つけられる。だからこそ活躍しないとな。レース中、ふとトレーナーも一緒に走っていると感じることがある。とても心強い感覚だ。
Alright.
私より早い馬娘たちがまだまだいると思うと。
Chat, unfortunately, I'm about to do something I don't really want to do. But, just give me a second.
いっぱい動き、いっぱい食べた。あとはいっぱい寝るだけだな。イベントをやっているようだ。参加できるのならばしてみては。
Alright, just don't ask what happened. Just don't ask what happened. Just don't ask what happened. Oh, Reap Cap. This is the 4th attempt, bruh. Please. Come home. It would be so cool if one of them just turned. It's over, man. Oh man, dude. This is just... Oh. What do I have the single pool? GG's, man. I have no idea, man. I don't know if I'm ever gonna get her. We got 6 days. I don't know, man. I'm hoping we get her soon, but it's not looking great. Okay. Who do I play? If there is anyone in chat. If there's anyone who is watching, who should I play as? I'm gonna do one run, which should be good. Actually, I have a lot of potential levels here too. Why is Measurable Queen the only one? It's kind of crazy. Hey, alright. I'm gonna play. Who should I play as? I did see Super Creek and Cinderella Gray recently. Oh! Vodka! Alright. TM Opera. Oh. When was the last time I played? I would like to play someone who I haven't played in a while. I played Current-chan earlier. Oh, Ikuyo. Manhattan Cafe. Summer 15. Maybe her. Let's see, what was her thing? Oh, stamina? Alright, sure, why not? Let's go Manhattan Cafe. Why not? Manhattan Cafe. Let me just double check. Is there a better Uma card that I should use? Wah, wah, wah. Oh, I could do power? No. Let's go ahead and use this. We can use that. We're also gonna use this. But we can like potentially use her as a power stamina, but I'd rather just use the stamina here instead of a speed power up. A speed stamina power setup here. No, let me rephrase that. I might as well just use speed power instead of... no, I might as well use speed stamina instead of speed power. My god, dude, what is wrong with me? Okay, where is it? Here. Let's get Super Creek. And then let's get... Let's go ahead and get... Oh, Tokai Teo. Where's Tokai Teo? No. There. And then... Nation Flash. 3, 2, 1. Bang. Alright, let's do it. Alright. What we want is A+, hopefully. Christmas Ogre Crap is not home, man. I can't believe it. Hey, that's good for us. Also, the best part about this is that after this career, I think I unlock the 150 carats because of the event. So I think that's at least something good. Speed pa- oh, there. Hey, if you guys are watching, let us know. I hope everyone's having a good one here today so far. So, a little bit of an announcement. I think Friday... I think for Friday, I will be doing my ranking of Fall 2025. My video for my video for the Fall of 2025. I'm going to be ranking that season. I think I'm going to do it Friday. If anything, it kind of makes sense to do it on Friday. So I think we're going to open up with Friday doing that. And then after that, I have no idea what we're going to do. We may play something. We may not play something. I think it might be just better off potentially just... Maybe just... I actually have no idea. Where should we go? I don't know if you guys saw, but the Umamusume beginning of a new era movie is coming to theaters in February. Bro, when I saw that, I'm like, oh my goodness. I'm about to see this movie in theaters? And I think the funniest part about it is that I'm asking my friends to see if they want to see it with me. And from what it sounded like, they're down to do it. So, I'm hoping that when we actually do it, I hope they enjoy it. Because, obviously, whenever it comes down to, oh, it's a horse scroll racing anime, it might be a very interesting or weird, or maybe even weird concept, but it's still, I feel like, worth, in my opinion. We're about to rest up here. We got sleep deprived as well. That's fucking terrible. There we go. Getting some good ones right here. Movie. Whoa! What? Oh, thank God. And we're about to unlock her thing. We actually have to do a race here too. In a second here. Oh, perfect. Actually, I like racing after this right here. I don't think that's gonna work. I don't know if we're gonna get 2,800. Yeah, no, that's not happening. So we need 1,000 more. Yes, I know. I actually have to do this. I don't know what this is. Alright. This one is at least easy, though. So we should be able to get it. Bang. Unity Cup. Nope. Nice. Hey. Ooh. Do that. Dang! I like that a lot. We have hit. Wow. I just saw something here. Wow. We have hit a milestone, everybody. As we are live here right now, January 14th. We have hit 300 subscribers on the main channel. Wow. Really quickly, what I will say is thank you guys so much for the support. And I would like to continue to keep this going. I love making content for you guys, and as long as somebody smiles out there watching my stuff, enjoys watching my stuff, I'm gonna just continue to do this, man. And 5th place, Manhattan Cafe. What are we doing? All right, it's all right. But yeah, thank you guys so much for the support, and this is a big milestone, and let's continue to do, let's continue to grow, and let's continue to, I don't know, let's just continue to do more things. So, thank you guys so much for your support going into this new year, and just thank you. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Hey. Oh, perfect. What's up, Emmett? finally got an A run with Manhattan Cafe. Hell yeah. I'm trying to do A+, hopefully, but I don't know. I'm honestly just trying to build a good Manhattan Cafe right now. Just cause why not? Stuck on King Halo? I think when I end stream, I'm gonna have to see what you're using. I'm just gonna rest. Yeah, that's correct. Yes, sir. There we go. I'll put my top 3 Uma. Okay, cool. We're gonna rest. Let's see what we can get while in the summer vacation. There you go. What? Nothing? Whoa. How about this? The fact that there's no friendship here. Come on. 35. Ooh. Do that. Need to get speed up anyway. Nice. We will at least get one more here. Give me guts for that. Ooh. Perfect. Bro, the stamina just gonna go crazy, man. Let me see. Oh yeah, man, I'm gonna have to look at what your support cards are like. Maybe later. I do actually see a potential issue here. I can kind of see one, but I'm not sure. And you just need to look at who you got. But maybe later or even just tomorrow. Beautiful. Plus 45. Holy shit. Also, I've seen a lot of streamers. Oh, maybe not a lot, but I've seen some streamers say, or not say, but I've seen some streamers be like, you know, not to use any point skills until after the career ends. And I'm all like, bro, what in the hell? How do you guys do that? Like, genuinely, how do you guys do that? I don't like this. We should be okay though, actually. Plus 24. I like this better. Yeah, I like that better. See? A little bit better. Oh, this is going to be an interesting race right here. Because I do not know if we can do this one. Oh, he won somehow. Wow. He still won. That's crazy. Oh, I see your thing. Okay. Let me look at my King Halo career anyway after this. Okay. And then once I do this, finish this career, I'm gonna show what my King Halo is like, and tell you which ones that I would do, or the one that, or the cards that I would try. I don't like any of this. What the hell? What the hell's going on here? We'll get more off of this trainee. Yeah, here we go. Off of Rico here. Excuse me. Excuse me. $28, $42. Please win. Yes. Nice. Dun, 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 dun. Inspiration. Nice. Oh, I got long too. Oh wow. Holy shit. Harikiti, go! Oh, apparently they don't like using it right now. Oh look, I will attempt it. I'm not sure if it's gonna go well though. So far it has been. Thank God. I'm not getting much friendship ones here, man. I would do this, but I'm actually not going to. We are going to stay put. We got second place this time. All good. It... Oh, God. Damn, we lost? What the hell? Alright, it's okay. Come on, you gotta give us better stuff than this, man. What? There's no friendship ones. Come on, give us something. Plus 55, holy shit. There's no way I'm not turning that down. We know this is guaranteed going to be S rank right here. Perfect. Great. Thank God I did whip that time. There we go. Well rested, bitch. Harikiti, go! Another again. Give me this. Come on, Manhattan Cafe. God damn it. Oh, fuck. Jesus. It went down everywhere. Alright, let's see if we still win it, though. Got second, at least. God damn, son. Okay, well, clearly. L unlucky. I agree. I wish it was better. It's just that I've been unlucky in this game recently anyway, with no Christmas ogre cap. It hasn't been nice to me at all. How you doing, Double Wit? How's it going? Hello there. I'm trying to do this one run and then I'm going to bed because I'm tired. How did the pulls go? It went bad, man. Like, we, I'm gonna show it after this, man. Unfortunately, we're not gonna win this, but... I will say, though, that this is not a great run with Manhattan Cafe. Oh, we actually won! What the hell? Holy... Okay. Was not expecting that. No way? Bro! Hold on, wait. Look, I will show you. Just give me, like, a few minutes here. Damn, we're rank S? This is not gonna be a good run at all. We only got one S, and then everything else is like a B. I like the chat graphics. Very good. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. I actually bought it somewhere. Yeah, I know. I bought it, but it's like, I think it's worth it. So. But it was very cheap, too, so. I'm trying, like, other ways to make my stream more, more interesting to look at least. Which is why I went with those chat graphics. So yeah. If you like it, thank you very much. Bro, this is gonna be so weird, man. I'm really wondering what the rank will be. We have no points, by the way. We haven't used any of the skill points at all. Oh, this might be rough. This might be rough. Yeah, it's not gonna happen, chat. It's not gonna happen. One more time. Yeah, it's cooked. It's alright. Yeah, it's alright. It's okay. All good. It's okay. Yeah, that wasn't my best run anyway. Holy shit, she's still got, like, she's close to S. Yeah, oh my god, 1150. Wow, okay. We didn't even get a single A. But we still got all this. Look at that. Let's still work this, though. Give me this. Late. Long. Stamina eater. Extra tank. No need. Late. Yeah, late. That's okay. Again, this isn't... I wasn't really taking this one too seriously. Yeah. This should actually still... I'd be shocked. Wow, this is an A. Holy shit. That is crazy. That is still an A rank. That is crazy to me. Okay. Look. So. So. Right now. I am currently at... Yeah, let me just go ahead and get this. Since I unlocked that finally. Let me also just get this. We got the rainbow shard, nice. Do this, the prize derby. That is so funny, man. Alright, it's okay. Yay! Okay. So, I am currently... Where are we at here? We have 133, alright? I have pulled for this on this banner 133 times. I have gotten, in those 133, I've gotten 2 Biwas, 1 Seiyun Sky, and... Right, I think that was it. Just two Biwas and a Seiyun Sky, and I think that's it. Oh, and no, and Super Creek, the Halloween Super Creek. So, oh, where are we at? Okay, so I'm not gonna lie, man. God, I really don't want to. But okay, so I don't exactly have a strategy, but I'm going to try my best. I'm seriously going to try my best. Like, we are going to go through a bunch of the story stuff, because we need to rack up some more packs here. I got Christmas Ogre on my first 10 pull. I don't know how people are getting that. Like, I've seen so many people under the comments. It's like, here. Someone said I got Ogre from a random 1 pull. Oh, how is that possible? I don't know how people get this, man. It's so nuts. I got B1 on a trainee ticket. Nah, bro. Where are we at? No. Let's see. No, this was today. This was yesterday. Here was the B1 right here from yesterday, which was uploaded today. No. That's it? A maximum of 30 scouts from the past 7 days? That's it? Damn. You'll get it soon, trust. I appreciate it. It's just that, like, look, this is my goat. She is my goat right here. Like, I'm going through a Cinderella Grey, and it just continues to show, like, why she's the goat. I don't know why, but, like, Ogre Recap, from when I started playing the game, just became all of a sudden, like, my favorite. I don't know what it was. I thought she was, like, very funny. I think it's because she eats a lot, but, like, even then, I think that's, like, hilarious. Her antics are hilarious. So, obviously, Christmas Ogre Recap, I really want a Christmas Ogre Recap, but it's not happening right now. Let me, now, in terms of Emmett, I don't know if Emmett's still in the chat, but Emmett, I'm looking at your support cards. I'm here? Okay, great. So, yeah, I gotta do all this, by the way. I gotta do all this. I'm gonna try and go through all this. Like, after... So, I'm gonna pull here... Okay, so, you guys see here, chat? I got 1,388. So, I'm in line for another 10 pull within the next couple of days here. So, I'm hoping... Like, is there any more 10 pulls? Is there anything I can get here? Hold on, let's see. I think that's it. Card 4+. Yeah, there's no way we can get more carrots from this. Okay, so it's okay. Yeah, double wit. Seriously, I appreciate it though, because like, I really want my goat. So now Emmett, in terms of your king. Oh, thanks for the follow, man. Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you very much. We also hit 300 subs on YouTube, so I appreciate all you guys. Thank you. Okay. Also, though, I think I'm gonna start streaming on YouTube soon. I really am gonna. I'm really considering it. See what happens. What was it? Oh, right. I'm not doing another one. I'm just trying to show my friend here. Emmett, where's King Halo? King Halo. Okay, so is King Halo Emmett? Is she what potential level is she? Is she 4, 5, 3, 4, 5? Okay. So I'm looking. I haven't leveled her up. Okay, so what I would probably suggest you do is that if you got potential levels open, I would do that first. Like raise potential. I would definitely raise it up to at least 3 or 4 or 5, or even if you want to max it out, you can do that. Same with the star unlock. Like if you have enough stars to, where is she? King Halo. Where is she? Oh. Okay, so yeah, if you got another this, then I would do it. Right now she's at 4. I don't got extra stars. Okay, so yeah, so definitely potential level first is a must. Now, barely have enough to race to level 3. Oh, okay. So my thing is, when I'm looking at your deck, I'm noticing that it's really either... So here's my rule of thumb. Obviously, you don't have to listen to me, but this is just my suggestion. Because I think... Where is she, bro? Oh my goodness. I keep losing her. There she is. So what I did was I went 3 speed, 2 power, and 1 of the friend, and I used a I used a maxed out Rico card. So a maxed out Rico card is definitely good here. For me, I just think for me personally, okay, so you have the Asian Flash card, so that's fine. Here, let me also type it. So I think use the Asian Flash. That's Asian Flash, right? Are you cleating the free Marvelous Sunday Power SSR? I have not used it. How good of a card is it? I'm not an expert. But my friend Emmett here did use it, right? No, yeah, he has used it. Yeah, so I'm seeing... Here. Let me see. Is there a way to show this without really trying to, like... I'm not trying to show my Discord. Copy link. Open link. Here we go. Okay, so... Here's my suggestion. Let me do this. So we have here... We have King Halo with... Okay, so the Rico card I think is good. The Asian Flash card I think is good as well. Right? That's Asian Flash, right? I forgot her name. Yeah, that's Asian Flash. Okay, so that's Asian Flash. That card is good. The difference between me... Let me just go get it again. Ain't that winning ticket power SSR card terrible? I think it is. Actually, let me double check. I use this website. Okay, let's see. Yeah, so this one, no. Where is it? Oh, it's right here. Oh, it's not terrible. The Marvelous Sunday one isn't that crazy though. Okay, so here's what I would suggest. When I'm looking at my King Halo strat, I like Kita-san Black, obviously. So I would go Kita-san Black, the Rico Pal card for friends, the Asian Flash card for speed, and I use 2 powers, right? So I think the 2 powers that you should use off of the ones that you have... Oh, he doesn't have the vodka one. What about... Don't be afraid to use SR cards as well, especially if they're at MLB. I use Ishii Amazon and Daitaku Helios SR, and they're really good. Oh yeah, that is true. That is also very true. I honestly just kind of just use... Yeah, no, seriously. Because, Emmett, here's actually a rule of thumb. Not all SSR cards are amazing, especially when they're not, you know, fully maxed out. High key, try that, I recommend Sweep Tosha Speed SR, because she has a chance of giving out Charming as well. Does he have that one? Hold on. Which one is that one, actually? Hold on a second. Sweep Tosha. Oh, yeah! Sweep Tosha. Do you have this one, Emmett? Let's see. Sweep Tosho. Oh, yeah, you do. Yeah, I would use that. So I would use the Sweep Tosho one, the one where she's, you know, underneath some blankets. So maybe... Okay, so how about this? Asian Flash, Kita-san Black, Sweep Tosho for speed. The PAL card, and then in terms of the power cards... Try using... I actually don't know which power cards to use here. Hold on a second. No, yeah, try the Rice Shower one. Use the Rice Shower one. And... Where is it? Rice Shower and... Rice Shower and... Yeah, the Daitaku Helios one. Why not? So let me type it. Kita-san Black. SSR. Asian Flash. Because he does have the Sweep Tosha one. So good one there, Double Wit. Asian Flash SR, Sweep Tosho SR. What is it? Rice Shower SSR Power. Power. Daitaku Helios Power. SR and Pal Rico SSR. How about that? There you go. Try that. And then see what happens. Because that's only going off of, like, what you guys have. But yeah, try that and let's see what happens. And then report back to us tomorrow. Via Discord. So if anything, can I am I able to, let's see. So this is probably what it would look like. Because I do need to go to bed soon. So so it would be like this. Oh yeah, also you should probably take a look at this too. You should probably look at your sparks, but I'll explain that to you later. Try this. Let's see, I have this one too, so I would go Rice Shower, and then Kita-san Black. Where are we at? 3, 2, 1. This one. Honestly, for me, I recommend just using Stamina Sparks if I'm running full speed and power. Oh, yeah, there you go. Like, this one's not bad. This one's not bad at all. But again, it really just depends because, you know, we got different Umas. So, yeah, but, like, this should be the lineup here. This should be the line. This is, if anything, this is a good stacked lineup right here. I hope this works out, though. Okay. Chat, that's gonna do it. I'm gonna go to bed. Okay, sounds good. I appreciate you guys coming through to the stream. Thank you guys so much for watching. We will play. Honestly, we could probably play more Umamusume Friday, but we'll see. I'm gonna be doing my fall 2025 anime rank video Friday night, and then after that, we'll probably play some Uma. We'll see though. We'll see. We'll see. I don't want to get too carried away because again, I want to get Ogre Recap so bad, man. Well, I'm hoping that I capture the moment that happens. So, yeah. Okay. Sigue, pare. Good night. Sigue. Sleep tayo. All right. Good night, everybody. I'll see you guys. Peace, peace, peace. Bye-bye. Have a good night, y'all. Also, if you haven't already, check out a bunch of stuff. Let's see here. Socials. Discord. New vid. We got new videos coming Friday and Saturday, so watch out for that. All right. Peace, guys. See y'all. Have a good night.